Ha! Okay, didn't realize this had started going. Yeah, so we are working. Let's see. Get this. Playing with new streaming software. Not really new software, just some stupid plugins that are messing me up here. So just playing around, put all my passwords in. And do all that kind of stuff. What's going on, everyone? We are, it's definitely not a RetroPie arcade machine. It's just a, what do you call it? Arcade 1-up. So, and put in my password, making sure it's not live on the stream. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember my password. Let's see. I should be saying up. Yeah, thumbs up. Don't forget, I'll thumbs it up. The audio is up. Sweet. I should probably be checking to see if I can hear it, but yeah, that sounds like it's working. Let's see. Gotta two-factor authenticate this bad boy. See what this is doing. Very exciting. But yeah, today we are gonna try to brew a Milkshake IPA. Just basically the one I did in the video. Hey, what's going on, Richard Lindsay? Thanks for tuning in from Scotland. What do we got there? What are you, about 10 o'clock, 10:45 there, or 9:45, something like that? Not too late, not too early. Either way, we will get this thing going here. Let's see, we got the chat, and let's see, I'm just trying to play with the app to see how it works. Turn up the audio. Okay, audio's coming up a little bit. Let's put her there. Try that and see if that works. Hopefully it's not maxing out there. And I don't know how to use this chat on these software here, so I'm just gonna do that and get this thing going. So, running around a little bit sweaty here. Basically, I already got the ingredients all out. As you can see on this side, we got, yeah, grains all out there milled. Got the water salts. Got some hops for way later. Some orange peel. Big cup of lactose, and I'm gonna try some. 2249, living the dream. Nice, Richard. Yeah, going to try some just vanilla extract on this one. I tried the fresh vanilla last time, but I think where it ferments really quick and you get the beer ready really quick, I'm not sure if the vanilla has time to even kind of infuse unless I did make a tincture. So I'm not making a tincture, so I will just go with some extract and see how that works. Maybe it'll be too vanilla-y, maybe not. But first thing I guess we can do is I can jump into the recipe to show anyone that cares exactly what we're doing here. I think I just do this and this maybe. Hopefully that will pop up the, whatever we call it here, the menu. So basically we're just going with 5 kilograms of 2-row, 1 kilogram of Viking, and then basically a pound, or not a pound, half pound or a little more than half a pound of the cookie malt. I think when I mixed it, I put a little bit more in there because I have too much cookie malt kicking around. Thanks, Richard. We got, oh yeah, that's not it. Okay, we do have it up and going. And we have about 250 grams of flaked oats. Hopefully the audio is still coming through on this. I guess if I'm talking and it's showing there, you get those little weird screens when I check it. Probably should have it on the other screen, but either way, back to mumbling about the recipe. Yeah, so pretty straightforward grain build there. You'll notice it's pretty much almost exactly the same as CH's Orange Creamsicle IPA video. So if you're into these recipes, definitely check out his one because it's more or less the same, but with Voskvik. So yeah, and for the water, I got RO water. I just go on the assumption that it's a clear water. I have a really cheap RO system, so it's probably not giving me 0 minerals and that sort of thing, but I just pretend it is. And I basically just 3.5 grams of calcium chloride, 5 grams of Epsom, 10 grams of gypsum. And yeah, and then the other additions basically, so we went over the grain bill, water profile, and basically I'm just going with, for the hops, going with a ounce of Brew 1, 2 ounces of Citra, and 2 ounces of Mosaic. The Mosaic, I just have a, basically I have a, what do you call it, cryo hops, or whatever the concentrated ones are, so they're actually a 20%er, so I'm just using 1 ounce of the 20% Mosaic in the whirlpool there, and that should hopefully take away a little bit of the grassiness of it. Not that it was too grassy. The last batch I had was awesome, and I have to give it away to my brother, so I don't want to drink any more of it, and I need to make myself one. So yeah, and then finally the kind of additions that I don't normally add, or that I haven't added in many beers, but In this one, we got an ounce of sweet orange peel. I probably could dial that back a bit, but I don't really want to just use the pack there. It does come through fairly well on the final product. 224 grams of lactose. Actually, I think I did change the recipe on this one, so I'm going to try a pound of lactose and see how that works. Might be slightly under a pound, just whatever fit in that red Solo cup there. Dana, we do have the root beer tapper, or sorry, beer tapper, but that says root beer tapper set up for you. So we'll get that going later, and you can dazzle the world with your skills. And yeah, for the yeast, I'm going Voskvike. So might as well get going with this. Otherwise, we're going to be doing this forever. And back to the crazy screen. I shouldn't be having this up there, but maybe that one. Yeah, that looks good. But that's not the one I was using. Maybe this one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we still got volume, still got going there, and we're going to get into the brew. So first thing, like I said, I already milled the grains. Again, we will get moving on that. Got some grains. See, if you're curious what they look like grains, but yeah, let's get going here. And I'm mashing in at 65. I'm going to do a 65 for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to do just a 15. I'll do a 15-minute mash out. I will remember to heat up my sparge water as soon as I'm done stirring this. Hopefully I'll remember. I'll go over there and actually, you know what? I'm going to start heating my sparge water now so I don't forget. And that'll just heat up the sparge water to right around 75 degrees Celsius, or whatever it is in Fahrenheit. Use the calculator. I don't know Fahrenheit numbers, and I won't guess for you. I just know 212 is boiling for Fahrenheit stuff. But yeah, so for this craft, like I've probably said lots of times, usually 2 or 3 dumps in. It doesn't seem to be too crazy on the dough balls, so seems to be lots of water in there. I got 24 liters of water for whatever it added up to in grain, which was what's that, 6.5 kilos of grain, 13 or 14 pounds in, or 13 or 14 per pound, so 24 liters. What's that, 5 gallons-ish or 6 gallons-ish, a little over 6, but nobody cares about gallons except for the majority of people that watch this, because most people are American. Hopefully you're enjoying 4th of July and had a good long weekend. We had Canada Day on Friday, so it's a pretty busy weekend up here too. I feel like I put too much water in here. It looked a little bit better the other day, but this is a lot of water, but I also don't think it's going to really hurt anything, so we will just go with it. Not like I'm going to drain it out now. But it's all going in there nicely. You can see her stirring excitingly just out of the view here, because everyone needs to see my face at all times. Get back to the chat in just a second. But yeah, so that's, feels like that's going there. Put on this Grainfather crap. Last time I forgot to put in this piece, the overflow kind of ball thingy. There's a technical word for it, but I forget. But we'll get that down there. Take out this little dubby. I think it's a dubby, that's the technical word for it. Don't actually need that one now. Put it on this. Get her all set up. Grainfather's pretty easy to use. I don't really like the way the hose comes down. I should probably mess with that or get one of those sprayers like Yeast he set up on one of his videos. But we will get that turned on. I got it pointed right at the hole there, so maybe not just fire everything through the side and make it go through the grain. Now just basically going to wait for it to raise to get to the top of the overflow, and then I'll turn down the whatever you call it, valve accordingly, so that it doesn't just all go into the overflow. It'll take a second here. I can jump back to the chat, see if anything's going on. And let's see. Homebrew for life. Dang, I was supposed to be doing editing, but now I want to drink beer and hang in here. Yeah, exactly. Or you could edit and drink beer and hang in here. You got a day. You don't have to release a video till Wednesday or something like that. But yeah, let's see. I'm jelly of all your gear back there. Yeah, I got too much stuff there. I recently made I think I talked about it in the one of the live streams there, but like I recently did up all the like the tables for the grain and stuff like that. I got the 2 big fermenters. I haven't had them going at once yet. That's still kind of the dream of getting it get it going. And Barrage Boy Ben, yeah, that is a 220 volt system, so it is pretty quick for the heating up. And I'm just going to turn back the speed on this so it's not all going down at once. That looks a little bit better. You want it just kind of coming over the overflow, and I'll get back down in the screen here. But yeah, the 220 volt system. So I got the 220 volt here that I'm using right now. I don't even know if you can see it, but way back in the corner here, I got the G70. So Netflix and PT, nice. But yeah, so we got that. We got a couple of the 220 systems, and they work pretty good. The G70, the bigger one, doesn't have that much more wattage than the little one here, but it does seem to come to a boil really nice, and it didn't take too long to boil. I saw some reviews online that it was kind of crazy to go there, but yeah, right now I need to set the timer. I guess we'll set that for 28 minutes now. Seems like we did a few minutes already. Love them loud beeps. Oh. My buttonology. Okay, so that's set for 65 degrees Celsius for 29 minutes or something. Dana, oh, Tom, hey, what's going on, Tom? Dana just explained what I thought was your spaceman helmet, allegedly a fermenter. Oh yeah, the upside down, yeah, that's just the what do you call it? Oh, crap. All-rounder, yeah, it's an all-rounder. Nice, easy one. You can ferment under pressure. Easy to clean, nice to use. I gotta have one last sip of my pop here, and then I'm gonna go grab a beer. It's super important. Homebrew for life. Gonna go make a run. Be right back. You damn straight. Go enjoy that probably 40-degree temperatures you got down there. We went to Nashville the other day, and it was hot. We were there for 3 or 4 days, and I think when I left, Dana was still there a day, and I think it got to 38. Feels like 40. That's ridiculous. But great for fermenting with Voss Kveik or any other Kveik yeast. So yeah, I guess we'll get to some of the more important parts of today, and we can. We'll see if I can get this thing working. It's some funny technical stuff here. So if I go like that, and then press a button here, we can go super. I gotta start training to beat Dana. What is that crap doing? It says GoPro. Yeah, that's not what I want. Why are you doing that? See, is that messing around? Yeah, there you go. Get a little of that going. Okay, well, we'll restart again. I kind of messed up the super important part. So hold on a second while I make just click noises. So we do have the mash going on, serving up some beers here, getting the important stuff going. Yeah, got that level, no problem. What else? Who else we got? We got a few people watching in the chat. Again, if you're just joining us, we're making Milkshake IPA, and I'm just kind of in the middle of the mash right now. We got half an hour, so hopefully the clicks aren't coming through too much. We're just getting some exciting beer kind of related gaming going. Some beer tapper. It may be hard to pay attention here, but we'll see. Let's see. What's up, James? Hey, how's it going, Paul? We got some super exciting stuff here. Should have I need a chat screen just on the in front of me here, but I think I can just do this and this and this. Yeah, you'll never break his tapper. Yeah, Dana has the record on my arcade for tapper. It's very sad. But yeah, that's one good thing of brewing in Australia, the heat. Yeah, you never. Oh, I already messed this up because I wasn't paying attention. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, what do we got in Australia now? Super early morning, I guess. I don't know which one it was. Ha! There's luck. Let's see. Theron, I actually played that game in the arcade. Damn. Yeah, we were down in Nashville the other day, and they had a retro arcade, and they had the original kind of the one with the Budweiser the Budweiser taps on it is pretty fun. Oh, this is getting shady. That's no good there. Oh man, right back at it. Probably nice and loud with the clicks, but you know, I'd like to scare people away so they don't watch me or do whatever. Come on, get all that tip. Look at all that tip money. So it's an old game, but they gave a couple $1,000 tips, so they were pretty good back in the day. So close. Nope, dead. Oh no, that worked. Yeah, 8 a.m. Nice. That's you're ready to go. Got a day off or anything? Enjoying? Oh, I'd say summer, but we're just getting into summer. You're getting into winter, or you're starting to get in there. I don't really know what the how good a winter you get down there. I think I see my buddy with a snowboard, but I'm not sure if you need to be over near like Mount Kosciuszko or something like that to do that, or if you can do that anywhere in Australia, or if he was traveling somewhere else and did it. So many clicking. Let's see, what else you got? Yeah, Theron. Yeah, good to see you, Theron. It's been a while, I think. I don't remember if you were up the other day when we did a live stream or not. You might have been. I think I may have had a few drinks there, so might not remember fully everything, but I just assume I was well behaved and whatever. I shouldn't be playing this. This is just too much concentration. We'll just leave it at that. Let's see, what do we got? Anything else going on? Anybody? What's everyone drinking? What's everyone brewing? I should go and get stuff on the go. We got 23 minutes left in the mash. I could oh man, I could put a picture. No, we're good there. So I'm gonna brew, grab a beer. I think I will go. I might as well go with one of the thiol brews from a few videos ago. This one's coming out foam right off the bat. Don't think I have the pressure up on there, but let's see how that wit beer taste kind of comes through on there. As you can see on the video, I'm out of the video. I need to get my kegerators in the view so you're assured that I'm pouring real beer or something. I think I don't have enough pressure on the taps, but either way, still poured. She's cleared up nice now. It's probably been 2 months, I imagine. But the beer is looking all right. We'll get back. You gotta get back to that mash view. You really need to see that. Yeah, there's some action. Yeah, I'll turn this off for now. GoPros are good, but you gotta do some real weird messing around. Have you bought the rolled plates for the G30? 14 degrees, freezing, nice. Sean, no, I haven't bought the rolled plates yet. They seem like they'd be pretty good. I was actually thinking about it when I was installing them today. I noticed the rolled plates on the G70 are they're a lot smoother compared to the G30. Like the G30, the ones I have, they obviously have that rubber gasket around the edge, which is kind of annoying. But also where the holes are punched on the opposite side of it, it's not very smooth. I found with the G70, the rolled plates were actually really smooth there. Hey, what's up, Gnome? Good to see you around. I saw some of the chat the other day on the Hoppy Hour, but it disappeared. What are you brewing up, Gnome? Full batch with the new crane. Gnome Brewing. He has a channel on YouTube as well. Go check it out. It has he just bought an electric winch for his Brewha system. Let's see. I want to get a link up for old Gnome's thing. Gnome Brewing. YouTube. I found it. Look at that. I can throw some links in there maybe. I think I'm allowed to throw links. Yeah, it shows the links. And what do we got here? Brew day yesterday and absolutely botched it. False bottom was in when boiling on my Blickman and scorched some sugars on the bottom. False bottom was in. Oh, okay, gotcha. So okay, I see what you're saying. So when you have the false bottom on, I did that with the hop spider once on the Grainfather when I was doing a smaller batch. I had the hop spider just down on the bottom and didn't think of it, and it had a nice circle of burn stuff because it creates a nice little, when you have the false bottom and it has a nice little small area that the heat really builds up in. So you got some caramel action going on that one. There, lesson learned. Going to have a very smoky Hefeweizen. Yeah, little tastes like you put a little much caramel in it maybe. And let's see, Dave Fitzgerald pitched some Voss into a Bohemian Pilsner today and used Lutra for a strawberry watermelon wine yesterday on that Kvite kick. Nice, yeah. I want to mess around with the Voss. I've only ever really done it in the Grainfather and had it at the 30 degrees, so it's always had the really orangey taste. I would like to I'd like to try like what do you call it? A New Zealand Pils sometime soon and get some flavors in there. I don't know if I don't know if it gives the right flavors. I know New Zealand Pils were kind of, I think it was more pineapple-y or something. I have to look that up again, but I had one at a Christmas beer exchange and it was pretty tasty. So let's see. So Gnome has a mixed firm with Embrace the Funk Yeast. Nice. You likes your funk. And yeah, Lutra for a strawberry watermelon wine kick yesterday. Okay, that'd probably be pretty tasty. But yeah, Gnome Brewing. I got Austin going to brew the same recipe again this week. So upset. Yeah, it's annoying when you burn through a recipe and you ruin the day. It spends a lot of time. But that next time you get it right and you can figure out maybe what you did wrong. And I guess here's the drinking. Everybody have a sip. I need to get a drinking thing going. Or we could do a drinking game. We could play a fun drinking game. I think I saw. I don't know. It might get everything taken down. Although not many people watch these, so could get a copyright kick. Although it is Brew shows. He had a gluten-free or a gluten-reduced brewing video a while back, and he said there's a game where every time he says gluten, you gotta have a shot, or a drink. So I think it adds up to about 40 drinks in the 6 minutes. So that'd be a good game. But either way, just a Moscow Mule, vodka, lime, Bundaberg ginger beer. Nice. I was thinking, I'm not sure what the Bundaberg ginger beer is, but probably some sort of ginger beer. I was thinking of doing a small keg of a buddy said I should do up a small keg of like a dark and stormy mix, which would be pretty tasty. Just get some Bermuda rum and ginger ale, or not ginger ale, ginger beer, and it would be good. Yeah, that Thial Libre was really didn't just bring out the fruity smells in this. It was just straight up wit beerish or phenolic or whatever you want to call it there. It's still there. It's not as pronounced as it was a month ago or 2 months ago when I made it, but yeah, the phenolic's still there. Not quite the nice pale ale that I was expecting, or like a fruity pale ale. Yeah, David, Dark and Stormies are good and tasty. I haven't really had any this year yet, so yeah, we'll see if I can get going that. And what else is going on, everyone? If you've been paying attention to the Brew Tube, lots of good videos. What is it? The Brew Show put out a pretty good one today with his brewing some George Washington type beer. It might not be the beer he said it might not be the best beer, but it's pretty interesting the way he went about that video. So you should really check that out. And I guess it makes sense to just link that video there. And let's see, how do I share that? Maybe mumbling here. Don't mind me. Oh, I can just click on the share thing, copy the link, and paste it in. Very exciting. Hey, what's up, Jorge? How's she going? How you liking, Jorge? Do you got the claw hammer system all set up there, doing the 20 gallon batches for the pilot at your brewery there yet? I'm assuming you probably have that set up. I think it was a couple months ago that you bought the system there. But yeah, good old Puerto Rico. It's a brewery down in Puerto Rico. I think it's off the beaten track, at least the beaten track for or the tourist or the cruise ship crew. But yeah, I'd love to get down there sometime and go visit Jorge's brewery. Let's see what else we got. Got a few likes and say you guys are expensive for Cooper's beer extracts. Let's see, what do we got for? I don't even know how much we can get a Cooper's extract. I know you see if you pay attention to Well, it's expensive at on Amazon. I guess it's a 23 bucks. I don't know what the price anywhere else is. I bought a few things of liquid extract recently. They were on sale for half price. I think like $5 a kilogram, which wasn't too bad. But yeah, I don't have too much experience with the extract stuff. Oh, Jorge is still moving the brewery and hasn't been able to use it yet. Always welcome. Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to get over there. Over a pound of sugar, 2 packs Belgian ale yeast due to the high ABV. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. What do we got? Okay, I think I missed something in there. Let's see. Same recipe again. Oh, Belgian triple. Belgian triple would be an interesting to go. The Belgian double turned out really well, and I do have a ton of candy sugar and special B kicking around, so I should probably get in on that. I haven't really looked up what a good Belgian triple recipe was. If I did a triple, I'd probably do it a half keg, but that's 2.5 gallon or 3 gallon batch, just because I think I'm going to start doing those a little bit because my fridges are full and I can't seem to get rid of the beer fast enough, or I just need to start drinking more. I guess is that. So let's see what else we got. Okay, yeah. So Jorge's moving the brewery. Been moving for a few weeks, but still a lot of work to do in the building. Nice, Jorge. Were you building up a bigger brewery there, or just had to move around? Triple's amazing. Do it 5 gallon or bust. Yeah, I was really happy with the double that I did. So I could probably make use of it. Also, I need to just get a good supplier for cans, so then I can start canning when I make a good beer and just keep it stored. And especially for stuff like that can probably last a good while in there. Love the fruity flavors on the triple. 1 or 2 glasses gets the job done. Yeah, right now I still have the stout on tap, but I gave it's over. My kegerator's out on a lawn next door. I got to go grab it tonight. We took it over to a wedding, and I just gave away as much beer as I could. I think we got through 2 kegs or something and 2.5 kegs, which wasn't too bad for just a casual little wedding at someone's house. I guess little with 100 plus people. Congratulations, Lindsay, by the way. Okay, moving the brewery to the same building our restaurant's at, so we have everything in just one location. Okay, nice. Yeah, and I've seen the. You're probably the same as over here, where like I know the local brew shop's been up and running for a while now, trying to get they have a 5-barrel SS Brewtech system with a big the Pro line of the Blickman. What is it? A 5-barrel Blickman fermenter. It looks pretty cool, but they've been working on the paperwork for quite a few months now. That's up at Brew HQ. Look forward to seeing them get going, and I may try to sneak my way in sometime and just get some footage of their system and if you want to see what a 5-barrel SS Brewtech system or their fancy Blickman fermenters look like, then I'll try to sneak in and get some footage. Let's see what else we got. So I think that's there. What do we got? Probably about. We got 11 minutes left in the 11 minutes left in the mash. See how clear she's looking or what it's looking like. Lazy brewing. Burned my hand a little. Oh, I can open this up a little more. She's flowing faster than I had it open. Yeah, with this one and the same as I did last time, I had originally planned on using some rice hulls in it, just because it has a kilogram of the huskless wheat malt and a little bit of the flaked oats. I think it was about a half pound of flaked oats or 250 grams of flaked oats, but definitely didn't need it. And this one's flown well too. So for that batch, if you're just using 15 or 20%. 15 or 20% of the huskless stuff, then you're pretty good. Jorge already has the Spike 10-gallon unit tank, came with a dent, so had to deal with that. Spike has great customer service. Clawhammer is very easy to get a hold of too. Yeah, Clawhammer, it seems like even though they have the 100,000+ people on it on their YouTube, and they run the store. It seems like apparently you get the direct people from the YouTube site when you're talking to there, like Emmett or those guys. So yeah, they'd be good to deal with. And I think all their stuff is fairly, I don't know if it's DIY fixable as much, but it's all modular, and that's what a lot of people really like about the claw hammer stuff. So yeah, I got the Grainfather stuff mostly just because it has might not be that fixable on your own, but it does have a 3-year warranty. So I think and I've heard they're pretty good on their warranty if need be. The fermenters in the back, I've only gone through the time once. Oh, sweet, thanks Austin. Likes the production of the videos. Keep up the great work. Yeah, I'll keep trying to keep her coming out. Try not to produce too much crap. And it's really weird with the putting out the videos. Like sometimes, I don't think any video that I put like the ridiculous amount of time in are like hits, and then it's like ones that you think are just stupid videos that are almost fillers seem to get the most views, whether or not people like them or not. It's YouTube's a weird beast on that. Yeah, the best thing about the claw hammer is the separate controls, and that would. What's that when you say? Oh, okay, when you say separate controls, you're just talking about the control panel on that. Oh, we got a waking dog in the background. See what he's up to. Hopefully, just repositioning and not ready to take a crunch live on YouTube. That'd be good. But yeah, the separate controls are probably good. Not so close over to the system. I'd like to get I need to get some electrical put in this room here. I'll put somewhere around where that poster is. I'd like to have I need to get at least one more 220 volt plug. Ideally, I'd get a separate or a sub panel in there. Hey, Grateful Beer, how's it going? Get a sub panel put in there, and then I could actually have some GFI or GFCI ground fault crap, so that when I dump water on an electrical line, it's not going to fry me. Hoping not to get hit with the 220, but could happen. Let's see what we got here. So we have been going for 30 minutes so far. I'm not quite done the mash. I think we got about 7 or 8 minutes left on the mash, and we will get going. Hey, rainy day in New Zealand. Oh, crappy. That sucks. Rainy day. So yeah, I guess you're same around close to the Australia time, or you must be around, I don't know, 8:30 or 9:30 or something like that, or are you guys almost 12 hours off or something like that? Let's see. New time in New Zealand. 10:19 a.m. So you are like 15 hours ahead of us. I think, unless there's an extra day in there, but I don't think. Cool. So you are past the 4th of July already. What's going on? Yeah, at work we had to do a conference the other day, and we had to go in for 6 o'clock in the morning, and I guess that would have put the New Zealanders starting at 9 o'clock at night and finishing up at like 1 in the morning, which is kind of on the ridiculous side, but whatever. So what else we got? What's the best brew people have done this year? Or how many brews have people got done this year? I think I've been doing not a silly amount, but kind of more than I can keep up with on tap. I have I don't even know if you can see it. I pointed this out. Yeah, there's a fridge over there, and that has like 3 pretty much full kegs in it. One of them's to give away to my brother, and the other I got to get another hole drilled in my kegerator so that I can actually get the other tap on there, because I have 4 kegs and only three taps set up right now. Let's see. Sean, stupid question. Do you guys run 110 or volt or both? It's pretty much most standard places will only have the 110 over here. The only reason I had 220 was just kind of lucky is when I built the house. I wanted to, just in case I wanted to get a welder or borrow my dad's welder or something. I got a 220 volt socket hooked up. So luckily I have that set up, and it was good for the Grainfather, the G30 or the G70. I just like to have a splitter now, so I could have 2 going at the same time. Well, I guess not a splitter because it wouldn't be able to handle it, but I'd like to get 1 more wired up. And it's not hard to do. It's just not standard. And standard in the houses, I don't think most people, well, actually, I don't know, maybe. You can set up to 220, just it's not necessarily standard in a lot of houses unless you have a garage or something for that. Let's see. Too hot in the summer to brew without sweating my body weight off during a brew day. Problem? Yeah, you guys, you're probably a lot hotter than I don't know, Tennessee, and I was just down to Tennessee, and it was kicking around 38 to 40, or I guess 35 to 38. Feels like 40 the whole time, so that's a little messy. Makes for a hard brew day. I should be opening my door. I'm just in my garage, so I should be opening the door to just let some air in. But lots of bugs out this time of year, so I'll just let that go on. And also I have the dog there, so don't really want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, then you'll get the better efficiencies on your beer then, wouldn't you? Yeah, exactly. And let's see. So we got 22 people watching. If you're just tuning in, and I saw someone ask about the hops, I can go. I'll just in case you didn't see it, and I got time to kill. I will just pop up this and just mess around here. I'll be looking at the other screen for a second, and we are still here. Okay, so here's for anyone that's just jumping in. Here's what we got for the recipe. Originally it was called the Tropical Milkshake IPA. It's kind of a rip-off of CH's from Homebrew for Life's Orange Creamsicle Milkshake IPA, but I changed the recipe up a bit, and it just tastes like an orange juice milkshake IPA or Orange Julius or something like that. I haven't had an Orange Julius in a while, so I can only imagine that's maybe what it tastes like. But yeah, basically for the hops, so we just went with we're doing it all at flame out, and it's 28 grams of Brew 1, trying to get some pineapple flavor out of that. Although it didn't really work last time, maybe I should have put a little more in. But the recipe, it turned out really well, so I'm just going to do the exact same hop schedule as I did in the last one. 2 ounces or 56 grams of Citra, and then it's only an ounce of Mosaic, but I'm using a cryo hop or something like that, so it's kind of like the same as using the 56 grams of Mosaic. That'll get you a little bit less of the hop matter in there. I guess if you were, ideally, you'd probably use all cryo hops for this and minimize any sort of the vegetal taste out of there. But that's what I got, so that's what I'm using. And yeah, the grain bills. I mean, there's a lot of crap in there. We got the 5 kilograms of the pale, 1 kilogram of the Viking malt, and then just basically a 1/4 kilogram of the cookie malt, and yeah, 250 grams of the flaked oats. That says Bryce, but it's just I just use the Quaker or whatever you call it, rolled oats or quick oats, because they're already gelatinized and you don't need to do anything fancy to them. I think if you got the like normal oats, you have to technically almost bake or boil them or whatever you almost have to do a mash on their own before you put them in there, because you want the wheat, or I'm not a technical person, so I don't know exactly what you want, but you want it to gelatinize somehow. The internet will tell you if you're really interested. And then yeah, and then there's that crap for the water salts, and just adding some sweet orange peel. Could use a little bit less maybe if you don't want as much of the orange peel tang at the end of it. 224 grams of lactose, what I used on the first batch, which tasted pretty good, which is about half a pound of lactose. This one I'm using almost a full pound of lactose, just because that milkshake kind of flavor didn't come through, and I want to kind of try to figure out what's the right amount for me. And I'd rather start fairly low. If you've tried the Orange Creamsicle IPA from Homebrew for Life, they only had I think it was a quarter pound of lactose in there, so which is probably good, especially if lactose messes with you, then that's probably something to do, not do. And we got the vanilla beans. I'm just going to use a vanilla extract in this and try to get the kind of vanilla flavor in there instantly. The last one, the vanilla bean I'll go back to the video, but last one, the vanilla bean kind of stuck to the side of the hop spider. I saw it, I flicked it back into the fermenter, but I'm not sure. I don't know if without doing a tincture, I don't know if the flavor actually gets out there quick enough. So that's what I went with there. Let's see. No, Jorge, I'm not doing any bittering hops. Nice. So James, 12 batches, 5-gallon batch, first year brewing. I'm hooked. Nice. That's pretty good for your first year there. I think my first 10. I've only been brewing about, well, I guess I've been brewing about 11 or 12 years, but the first 8 of them were pretty much. Oh, there's loud noises. Okay, so 30 minutes mash is done. Shut up. And now I'm just going to ramp it up to 75. I don't really pick a time for my, or I pick a time, but I basically want to just get that mash out there, and I just set 15 minutes, set it to go up to 75. So if it makes it there, it'll do that. That'll usually give it about 5 or 10 minutes of 5 or 10 minutes on the at the 75, just to make it all nice and viscous. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Hey Isaac, how's it going? Yeah, good to catch a stream. I haven't been doing them too much, but kind of like yeah, just spotted the dog. Yeah, he was it looks like a toy on the seat until there. Yeah, vanilla essence. It could be the for the vanilla. Yeah, I don't know where I always get distracted, but yeah, the vanilla bean. They're expensive. They're hard to, or not. No, they're not that. They were a lot easier than I thought to kind of prepare. Really, you're just slicing them down the middle and getting the crap out of them and putting it in. But I don't think that flavor goes through very quick because it is kind of a paste, and I think it takes a while for the alcohol to kind of, I don't know, move it around or something. So yeah, the essence or the like a vanilla extract, I'm assuming not an artificial vanilla extract, but the real vanilla extract is basically like using a tincture, and that would be good. The dirt stash is gone. No, it isn't. I'm working on a new dirt stash. We got it. This is I shaved, so that's a week. My brother said we had to have we need mustaches for when we go on vacation and for a week or a couple days in a few weeks. So try to grow some sort of a dirt crust stash. I think crust stash is the best word for my one because it takes probably a month before you can even see it. Let's see. Oh, looking over. It's confusing me with the way the dog's sitting now. He's trying to hide. He notices he's on the stream. But yeah, and yeah, hooray! That's what I was gonna say. The extract seems like it'd be vanilla extract. I think is the way to go. Sometimes the price is hit or miss. Sometimes it's ridiculously crazy high price, and sometimes it's pretty reasonable. I don't know what everyone pays for vanilla beans, but around here there's just like the Bulk Barn is a place that we can get them, and it's 2 vanilla beans for $10. So I think there's some places online like that was only the 2 vanilla beans only weighed 4 grams, so that's math. Means you might get okay, extract from Olive Nation are great, not fake. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, you can buy like an ounce of vanilla beans at a lot cheaper if you for some reason need an ounce of vanilla beans, which would be having like 15 on the hand at once. So I guess if you like them and use them all the time, it would be good. But I think extract's good because extract's from the vanilla beans. It's not like it's not fake unless you buy the fake stuff. So that's about all I know on extract stuff. Let's see. We got 22 people watching. Thanks for tuning in. Making a Milkshake IPA, and just mumbling here for a bit. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I always miss it. And it probably didn't matter for this. Might help for the mouth. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother. I lie. I'm gonna put the water salts in after the mash, so it probably doesn't really matter. Probably screwed it up a bit. Okay, Sean M, the G70. I got a pretty good deal on it. They had a kind of an opening sale at the brewing place, so I think it was about $1,500 or just over $1,500. So it's still a pretty expensive system. I really like it. There's a few things I guess I don't like about it. I saw some reviews online, and the reviews didn't seem like they were amazing on it, but I've had no issues with the whole one brew that I've done. I do have the footage from a brew day on that, so I will try to get that. It's just another Pilsner. I think I've done the video on the Pilsner, a live stream of the Pilsner, and then I'll do another, more or less the G70 review, or more just use. I won't review it too much, but yeah, just so people can see what it's like. I didn't have any problems. Some people were saying the temperature jumps all over the place. I wasn't paying attention enough to notice if it was doing that, but it seemed pretty good to me. And the thing I like about the G70 is that it has the domed bottom, so you get pretty much everything out of it. You don't end up with for sure 2 liters at the bottom that are wasted. So it came out and it cleans pretty easy. Like I've read and seen, there's a little filter there for cleaning, but the filter's so fine that everything just plugs up. So you're best just clean out the tube. I think in the future I may if I had a little shop vac, I think like a wet dry vac, I think that'd be really good for cleaning out all the crap at the bottom. You could just stick it down there, suck out all the stuff. Then you'd kind of maybe have to rinse it out after, but it would definitely get it clean real quick. So I may try that. And the plan with it, the reason I bought the G70 is because I'd like to do a garage or a neighborhood brewery, and I was going to just do I have a 20-gallon pot, and I was going to do the half barrels with the 20-gallon pot, but it seems to make a lot more sense to just do it in the G70. It ended up, and I got the fermenters for it. I pretty consistently just get 2.5 kegs out of that, even with the same with the spike fermenter, or doing the 20-gallon batches in the 20-gallon pot. Like, I've never been able to get a full 3 kegs out of it, so it's kind of 2.5. So I think ideally, depends on how it goes. If I can get if I ever get around to doing the paperwork, getting the business going, I'd just be doing that maybe twice a week. I'd only be producing 1 barrel a week. I just want a reason to brew a lot, try to get good at it, and then 9 years when I retire from my real job, I can maybe start thinking about going a little more serious. Or if I'm doing it that long, then just basically keep banking the money for upgrading equipment as you go. Getting a lot of reviews in there, and hopefully keep not hopefully, but keep the YouTube going. Whether or not it would turn into like a more, if I got full time with it, or if I got real busy with the brewery, it might not be able to get out as many videos, but hopefully I'd be able to keep them coming, or just switch over to something like you do a live stream every second week, do a video every second week or something. But I'd love to keep getting the content going, because it's fun, and I like playing with the video editing programs. It's pretty neat. And if I ever get paid, then I can start investing in some of the like effects or something like that. Not that I need effects, but just some more fun stuff to put into videos. Let's see. But yeah, I think the G70 is for sure worth it if it's on sale. I don't know. I'd probably, price-wise, and I haven't seen it and don't know how good it is, but I'd probably be waiting for, or just getting the, I don't even know if you can get it. I think you might be able to get it, but the 65 liter, if you wanted the bigger batches, go with the 65 liter Brewzilla. And happy birthday, Alan Bowman. Congrats on the birthday. You made it another year. You're still alive in these fun times. And yeah, hope you're having a good time over in the UK. See what do we got for UK? So you're like 10:30. Whereabouts are you in the UK? Let's see. I search UK weather. It says it's Sunday. It says Monday, 11 p.m. clear, and it's showing the sun. That's surprising that there's sun there right now, but see, the more you know. Okay, so it's not sunny. It's a moon out maybe. Nice. But yeah, hope you're having a good time at your birthday. Hope you're having a few drinks. If you drink, you don't need to drink, but drinking works. Speaking of drinking, might as well have another beer. Ashby de la Zouch, or Zouk, probably off on that pronouncing Leicestershire. Yeah, sorry about the pronunciation. 7 minutes left in the mash out. I'm going to grab another cold IPA, but only because, or grab a cold IPA, but grab them because that thing should be almost kicked now, and I want it clear, but this, not the greatest pour. That's half and half, or a little more than half and half foam to whatever ratio. Yeah, kick the keg of the cold IPA. Nope, Dana, I'm still working on it. And if I keep pouring like this, I will never, ever be able to. But yeah. So Alan, you brew, you drink. What was the last beer you brewed? What do you got good? What's your hidden favorite or favorite? Anything specific? Any big up and comers? Let's see. Okay, what am I missing? I always miss stuff for the brew day. I got some mashing out. I do have the water heating over there for once. Usually I forget about that. I guess I could go over. Maybe I'll give it a little height there so you can see a little bit more. And probably good enough for the sparge water. Or if you're the genus guy, I guess sparg water. Or maybe that's the way you say it, but I've always called it sparge. Yeah, so next thing we got. Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself. So yeah, we got hops that I poured in the cup yesterday because I was thinking about doing the brew day yesterday and then just didn't get around to it. Smell good. I really like the smell of the mosaic. It's kind of different than what I thought it would be originally. And then I got this stuff. I don't know if anyone knows anything about this type of vanilla. Say, I guess a Dominican vanilla or something like that. Quick, Jorge, translate. If it zooms, come on, there we go. As far as I can tell, it's just Dominican vanilla. Smells good, but it's a lot more, I don't know if you can see there or it'll zoom in right, but it's a lot more syrupy looking than the vanilla extract that I have in another bottle. Wife said she didn't like this stuff, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my beer, but I'm not gonna use a ton of it. I'll probably use a little less than the recommended transfer amount for Bohemian Raspberry. Yeah, that one sounds good. Anything with raspberry sounds good. I do have some on the back shelf there somewhere. I think right about here behind that pot. I got a little 1.5 liters or something of what is it, Oregon raspberry puree. So I want to do a sour again and try that out. Wow, face really looks red when it's all zoomed down there. Or maybe I'm just getting too stressed out. All this pressure on the line. But yeah, like I was saying with that, and I don't know, it might be just different processing ways, but when you taste that vanilla versus the regular vanilla extract that you get, the other one seems like it's more alcohol-y. It has a little more like like a tincture type smell, where this one seems a little thicker, so I don't really know what they use to kind of make the, what do you call it, media that they soak the vanilla in, or vanilla bean in. If they soak vanilla bean, might just be all fake, but I'll try that anyway. See, no, I'm waiting for the beer to chill. Fermenter sanitized, about to drink another pint of the Sour Patch. Oh yeah, I could use a Sour Patch Kids beer. Just sounds basically perfect. Like that to me, that'd be the ideal flavor of a sour beer. I forget if I saw. Noam, did you have a video of the Sour Patch Kids beer? I guess I could look it up pretty quick and see if there's one on there. Just typing away. Let's see. Let's see. I better not have. Oh, I still haven't. I guess I missed your last video, Noam. I'll check that out sometime soon. Butterfinger pastries, or Butterfinger Imperial Pastry Sour. That looked like an amazing beer there that you did there. Yeah, I don't know if there was or if I don't see if there was a video you put out of the Sour Patch Sour. But it sounds, that'd be a great flavor for a sour beer. Kind of be what I'm looking for in that. But yeah, we're getting almost to the time. Maybe I'm getting too antsy. That's 53 seconds. I'm gonna beat the clock, hopefully. And I'm gonna stop the circulation. Get this out of here. Spill beer everywhere. Into the sink. Burn my hand. And we are ready for the moment of truth. The close-up camera is about to be wasted, but let's see how this comes out. Hoo-yah! Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh wait, maybe if I put this in the right spot. Ah, I forgot to press it. And at this point, I am going to probably forget about it, but I always set it to heat up to around 89 degrees, just so that, or 98 degrees, so that when it's time, it's not going to boil over on me when I'm least expecting it. Oh, we need a little more upsy on there. Zoom out of that. Play with the camera. Try to move this and not tilt it, but can have a peek at how well it's sparging. And for this, I use 24 liters of water for the strike, and I'm just rinsing it with another 10 liters or so. And as you can see, that's going down really nicely. It's rinsing the grains well. There's either a really nice channel in there, or everything's working. Well, that's happening. Might as well top up my beer and get off camera. Make anyone that comes in looking around sees nothing going on. So that's exciting. Yeah, now she's topped up and looks like an okay brew. Buds up. Let's get some more in there. This will be a really quick sparge. Yeah, she is going nicely. I think I put the right amount of sparge water. Maybe I didn't. If I didn't, then I will end up having a bunch of cold. What do you think? And back down. Ooh, I got nice fingerprints all over the camera. That's sweet. Look at that sparge view. Man, it's crazy. Okay, Alex H, love the channel. Also, nice Mortal Kombat cabinet. Oh, thanks. Got the yeah, I got it. It was kind of torn between the Mortal Kombat and the Street Fighter. I grew up playing. I don't know, probably played more Street Fighter, but Mortal Kombat kind of sold me on the cabinet because it had the root beer tapper in there. There's a couple different games, and it also had has Rampage on it, and that was like one of the first original. What do you call it? Games that I played in arcade. Okay, Sean M. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I did my last video. I didn't really talk about the carbonation at all. I did it really quick in that. So lately, I've just using the Blickman Quick Carb. I don't know how much this will help you for it, or if you've seen. I did a video on the Quick Carb, but lately I've been just using this. It just clips onto the side of it. It's pretty much just a pump. You hook up your air hose to this. This has a just a carbonation stone inside of it. Just a little easy thing there. So you hook up your air to this side, and it basically just flows your beer through with the air or the CO2 constantly coming out of there. And in about half an hour, if you have your keg cold, it'll have it to drinkable carbonation. I got this on sale, but it was still I think it was still around $200. So it's not a cheap way to carbonate. And before I use this, you can do a carbonation in a day pretty much, assuming you're not using Sankey kegs because their pressure isn't supposed to go up as high. But before I had this, I would just do the forced carbonation. So you just hook up your CO2 line to your keg, and then put it up. Originally, I'd always put it to like 25 pounds, but then I was hearing on Brewlosophy and stuff that they always do it up to 50 pounds. So I'd put it at 50 pounds, shake the crap out of it once or twice, like shake it, leave it for a few minutes, shake it again. And then I just put it in the fridge overnight at 50 PSI. You have to leave the pressure on it so it just keeps diffusing in there. And then after a day or so, you just basically, you can turn it off. Don't know if that's, oh, there we go, mosquito. Ah, start smashing everything. Oh yeah, Yes, that was full Karate Kid. Where was I? Yeah, so 50 psi, hook it up, shake it up to the cold keg, leave it for a bit to settle, grab it again, shake it up. You'll hear the air, the CO2 going into the keg. Throw it in the fridge with your CO2 tank. Let it sit overnight at 50 psi, and then you're more or less good to go after that. And then you just pretty much set it at whatever your serving pressure is or whatever your pressure is gonna be. Serving pressure for me just kind of depends on how much carbs in it or if I've overcarbed it, but usually about 5 to 8 psi. And if I'm still trying to get a little carbonation in there, I'll just set it at 10 psi. And I think the easiest, if you have a lot of beer and you're not worried about having the beer instantly, you can just hook it up to your CO2 tank and set it for, I guess, a week or so at 12 psi or whatever kind of. You can look up a carbonation chart and that'll tell you what kind of psi to give you for whatever volumes of CO2 that you want. I like 2.1 or 2.2 volume seems to be a good number for me, but if you just set it and leave it for a week without shaking or doing anything, it'll carbonate nicely. But I've never really had the patience for that. But I do like the quick carb, but it is kind of like an overly Gucci piece of kit and another piece of equipment that I kind of justified by saying that I'll open a brewery. So I got a lot of reasons to open a brewery. I just haven't quite done it yet. So drink to that. Hopefully that answers the question about carbonation, or if you had any further stuff. And yeah, the method I used in that quick carbonation video was, it would save you a bunch of CO2, and if you don't have anything to, if you're not worried about it, you could just dump that 100 grams or so of CO2 or 100 grams of your dextrose into your beer, throw it in the keg, set the keg in the room temperature for a week, and it'd probably be pretty good to, almost good to go by a week, maybe 2 weeks max. But who has that kind of time? What's up, Blackwood Brews? Good to see you kicking around. We're we're constructing a Milkshake IPA. Just kind of finishing off the sparge. I may have got lazy. I don't know if I dumped everything in. Nope. Slacking. Wasting brew time. Chatting. So that's all the sparge water there. I guess I'll get the camera set up a little higher while I mosey around here. Yeah, so we are just finishing off the sparge. Can take these pieces out now that it's past the top. Give this a little rinse. Streaming's not really that conducive for it, but it's nice to get your crap cleaned as you're finishing it up. So I will do this for a second. You'll hear probably lots of wonderful water sounds, but just cleaning up before we go to the next stage, which is the boil, and it's starting to heat up for the boil right now. These are pretty handy things too. The little plastic kind of dish containers or waiter, I don't even know what you call them, bus containers or something, but they're good to have a couple because you can either use one for dirty stuff, one for clean stuff, and it kind of takes away the need. Well, not the need, because it'd be always good to have it, but it doesn't make it as necessary to have a big double sink or a triple sink, which would be the dream. Let's see what we're sitting at. Now we're up to 80 degrees already. Shouldn't be too long, still be 10 or 15 minutes before we go into the boil. We're only doing half an hour boil, and I have no additions during the boil, so we're really just getting it up to heat to boil it and sanitize it, get it through the system. What else crap do I got? So that's going there. Might be able to snag this piece out of here, a little bit close, but I can take that and go clean it. Cleaning live stream. I'll just clean stuff for however long. That's almost there. Okay, that's clean. Miss cleaning this thing over here. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat while I do this. I need more cameras. The clean cam would be a really exciting one. So that's some more stuff cleaned. So I don't need this anymore. That's done. Got some sanitizer there, but I think I'll make a fresher batch for sanitizing my all-rounder in a minute. What's the pup's name? Pup's name's Bud. Nothing to do with the beer. That's just what we named him. Should have found a clever beer named Doug afterwards, but yeah, he's just a little puppy. He's only about 5 months old-ish now, which means he gets to get neutered soon. Yay, Bud. He doesn't like me for that. He's drinking, Least and the Beast drinking Budweiser because America. Cleaning's always fun to watch, yeah. James bought the G30 brew jacket, and it's great, heats up fast, keeps heating, good investment. Yeah, actually, if you can see it right, it's on top of, the jacket's on top of my table. I cleaned it 1 or 2 brews ago, and I just keep forgetting to put it back on before I heat everything up. So, and that's something else oh man, I'm getting sweaty. It's too intense. That's something else I wouldn't mind doing a video on. I have what do you call it? I have Kameen Ganja. Yeah, for the brew jacket, I wouldn't mind doing a video because I have monitors for my electricity, so I'd like to see the difference it costs to heat up and hold the mash, and I guess the whole brew, I'd have to do the same thing twice, but I wouldn't mind heating up, hold the mash, maybe get it to a brew or boil for 30 minutes or an hour, or even just do the whole thing with just water and compare the jacket versus not the jacket. But I think if I do that video, I'll wait till winter, just because it's a lot hotter now and it wouldn't be as dramatic effect, I don't think. But yeah, hold on, I got a really important text messages coming. Let's see what someone's saying. Okay, yeah, I'm just maybe getting some plants for the wife for soon. It's a little late in the season, but she might have some plants to throw in the ground, so that'd be a good thing. Yeah, no, speaking of ganja. Yeah, what else we got? Yeah, I'm might get to if we grow some, might be able to have a little puff down the road. On the list now for hip surgery, so that's super exciting. But what else is super exciting? Waiting for this to 84 degrees. So we still got I can turn that up to 100 now. But we still got 16 degrees to go, so we are rolling with that. What are we sitting at? An hour and 8 minutes, and we're still not at the boil. Slow brew day, but it wasn't really that slow. We did about 30 minutes mash, 15 minutes mash out. Not necessarily important on the mash out. I don't know what people's opinions on that are, but I don't think it's necessary. But it does apparently loosen everything up. Might make everything flow a little bit better. But yeah, Sean, back to my scattered thoughts. The G30 brew jacket is I think it does work pretty good. It holds the heat pretty good. I don't think they make one for the G70, but the G70 has a ton of, well, just the amount of energy in the water. Like I don't think it can cool down too quick there. See what we got. Looks like we might have old Uncle Dana might be rolling in soon to start schooling me at root beer tapper. So that's good. Yeah. So what other questions? I'm just curious. What kind of videos are people interested in? I know Sean M. I think you've mentioned the carbonation before. Like I should do a carbonation one sometime. Although there's a lot out there already, but it's always good to have your own take on it. If people are watching the channel, why not? Yeah, another one that's kind of in the hopper would be finally getting around to like the spike fermenter review or the grainfather review, and I wouldn't mind getting if I do that one, I'd like to try to get to someone else's place that has one of the SS Brewtech one, or even just go to Brew HQ at their store. They have some on display. Just go over them and have a look at them and just see what the pieces look like. Yeah, so far for the G70 or the SF70, these Grainfather ones, yeah, don't know which way to move. Yeah, the Grainfather, big one there behind me. The only thing I don't like about the conical fermenter on them is that there's a little bit of a flat area before it drains down. So when you're trying to dump the trub, it kind of builds up along the sides and stays there, and just you end up with like a little hole in the middle with the trub coming down. It doesn't actually, like the what is it? The spikes lines are a little bit steeper, so the trub comes out of them a little bit better. I also did it last time at 5 psi in the Grainfather, so I'm not sure. Maybe that made a bit of a difference, but yeah. Let's see, anything else going on here? We got 20 people sticking around watching an exciting brew day and a great shot here. I guess sounds like it's pretty much done. We'll dump it up a bit so everyone can see grain dumping. This one, that bucket is crapping it. Yeah. Loud noises. Yeah, it's always good having lots of buckets around. This is normally hot, but let's just roll the dice and pretend it's not overly hot. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Dump that crap. And we'll just take our pieces over here to rinse. Make sure when you're throwing out your stuff, you don't throw out the Grainfather pieces. I've heard lots of reviews and stories about people throwing those out. Guess since that's there, we can get the boil cam set up. There you go. There's the shot of your dreams. Oh, and Dana's about to come in. Yeah, boil cam, and I guess we can tilt this bad boy and get the. Well, maybe it doesn't really tilt, but throw it over here a bit. Yeah, there you go. Better cleaning cam. There's exciting. And we're just still waiting on the final bits of for it to heat up. So just going on to here. Rinsing this crap off. Normally I didn't rinse this into a bucket, but I'm feeling a little lazy today, so she's going to the septic. Not too bad. But again, loud noises. Yeah. So you get water all over me, all over the mic, all over everything. Really exciting. Talking to myself as I do this. Who's that? And the puppy notices there's guests. These really do clean pretty quick if you get at them right away. If you let them kind of crust over for a few days, it's not as easy. Just a quick scrape and a rinse, and they're done. Or at least done enough, because they boil or whatever. So you're not as worried about the infection, but you do want to get everything off of these. And that's that. That's some of the more annoying parts of the system to clean, so that's good to get that out of the way. It's always annoying to have those done at the end of the day, or left at the end of the day. So we're at 90. And let's see. See what going on. Anything in the chat? James, I need a beer. You should get a beer. Sup, Vance. How's she going? And using in this juicy boy. And speaking of that, I should take it out of the fridge because I am using for yeast. I'm using, yeah. I'm assuming it'll be enough, but I'm using the leftover Voskvike from the last batch I did, and I only just did I kegged the last batch on, was it Friday morning, carbonated it Friday night, so there's a nice little sample of the yeast for this batch. But again, yeah, I should have left it out a little bit today so that it's not as cold, or you don't get as much shock when it goes into the 30-degree water, but whatever, hopefully it'll work. Suggestion, video on how to see your thoughts on the end product. See a video on how to just to see your thoughts on the end. Okay, Vance, are you talking about just for this beer here? Oh man, I think there's some plumber's action when I stand up out of this. It's very exciting. Nice hat.
You like that?
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so you ready to play playing some root beer tapper? Except I was lazy and only got it down to this small level, so yeah. Just moving stuff around. Yeah, loud noises. Yeah. Nope, that way. If you need to grab one of the little chairs and give her a shot. I'm guessing you don't care if you were mic'd up.
No.
Yeah. Oh, so that's Dana. He's gonna play. Nice, perfect angle. He's gonna show everyone how to play some root beer tapper. Oh, the dog's playing as well.
Yeah.
What's up, bud? What's that? What's that? What's that? Okay, I'm just getting rid of the old. Let's see. Love to see you take your favorite recipe and swap out the base grain for oat malt. That'd be an interesting one. You can go now. I don't know if I've done enough recipes yet to say what my favorite recipe is. One, I mean, it might just be the recency thing, but I really do like the beer I'm making today. The OJ Milkshake Ipa is pretty good. It already has a little bit. I guess it doesn't have oat and malt in it; just it has the flaked oats. But I don't know if I've tried oat malt or if it's easy to get. Let's see. Oat malt. Okay. Oh yeah. $1.81 a pound. Let's see what we got. Moisture 4.5. 1.5 to 3. So it's pretty light. What's the dark beers and a sweet? Yeah, that'd be interesting to try. Just switching straight up. I'd like to do more. Do some jumping into kind of specific. Just not necessarily the. yeah, yeast random party goer. That's Dana. I think he said hi on the chat earlier, or Uncle Dana. He's busy kicking some ass in that in that game. Yeah, and you'll see I don't have the stand on it, so it's extra short. So he's getting a workout standing there in that's what I'm saying. But he did stealing his hat. Doesn't even have bald spots. He did get some party time hats made up. He got those patches. So they're not necessarily iron on. They're the ones that are made to like heat press on or something. So if anyone's really interested in a patch or something, let me know, and I can probably send you one for, I don't know, $5 for the cost of the patch and the shipping. They're straight from China, so they were actually really well done, and they were pretty cheap. Yeah, Vance is like drinking liquid silk. Okay, with the oat malt. Nice. What is this, Twitch? It's basically Twitch. Twitch brewing. But yeah, you're seeing there, we got the, I don't know if maybe I should turn that a little bit. Hopefully I don't knock it down. I have it kind of on a really rinkety setup there. Yeah, you can see with my squinty eyes I need glasses. So yeah, we're at 96. And now I can be sitting here chatting, and you guys can start sending me the chat 10 or 20 seconds delayed that it's boiling over right behind me. That would be a good shot anyway. Yeah, this is more than Twitch yeast. This is I really got nothing. It's something or other. But yeah, we're brewing beer. Might as well go back into it. I think people jump in and out of it all the time, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but not everyone's seen what we got going here. So I will just quickly jump back into the recipe there, just to show you what we're at, where we're at, what we're thinking, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. But yeah, basically we're just looking at, we're doing the OJ Milkshake IPA, somewhere around 6.2%. I need to start, I think I have everything as private for recipes, but I should go through my recipes soon and start sharing them. Not that people can't find recipes on their own, but yeah, we're starting with 5 kilograms of pale, kilogram of wheat, and just adds a little bit more flavor. We got 250 grams of Viking cookie malt and 250 grams of the flaked oats, not necessarily that Bryce, but there. And then the main stuff we're looking at, we got an ounce of Brew 1, trying to get pineapple taste out of it. Didn't give much pineapple taste out of it, but it's there anyway. 2 ounces of Citra, or 56 grams, and 2 ounces or 56 grams of Mosaic. And it came out really good. I did have the brewed almost the same thing, and I may do, yeah, like Vance, I think it was Vance that said I might maybe do a short or something with just the overview of the difference between the pound of, well, we'll go down in the recipe, but I'm using a pound of lactose in this, not just the half pound. So I'm going to try a full pound of lactose to see kind of what the difference between the two beers are. And I'm still going with the 28 grams of orange peel. And I guess the other difference is that I'm not going to go with the vanilla beans for this one. I have them, but I don't think the flavor gets imparted that quick. And this is going to be a quick beer and a quickly drunk beer. So we're gonna sit with that, where we're just going to use some vanilla extract and see how that goes. Bud, what are you doing? And this is the most exciting part of the day, where you get to, what are we looking at? Nope, that's not what we're looking at. Wow. You can watch Dana play for a second. I think I got to go tie my dog out, because he looks like he's just about ready to use the washroom. And this thing might work here, but in case you need the visuals, I'm walking outside, carrying him down, because I'm scared that if I let him go, he will bolt. I'm finding the dog's chain, because people like chaining dogs and not just using a little leash here. We have a line outside to tie him up. He's happier than he's ever been. And now the beauty about dogs is you can tie them outside and leave them for 5 to 10 days, and they can just manage on their own. Just kidding, by the way. And almost back. How's Dana doing on there? I'll leave the door open a crack just so I can hear when he's ready to come back in. But he's just hanging out now. And yeah, definitely not leaving the dog outside for 10 days or any amount of time. Son of a! Oh, there's the boil. That was almost set up as perfect timing to boil over when I was outside. So I'm gonna grab my spoon. Hopefully it doesn't boil over. It's ready to boil over. I'm gonna turn that off because that's getting up there. And just curious, does anybody in the chat use anything for, up that a bit? Does anybody use anything to help prevent the boil over, or I guess not really use anything, but like maybe skim the top? Or I've never really had a non-sanitizer or jar of it, but like I've seen some people, maybe you might want to use like a spray bottle with water in it just to help knock down the foam. I don't know if that works, but I guess it just would cool the top of it and hopefully make it go all right. So that's down a little bit. I'll turn the heat back on and see see if we've hit the hot break yet. How's it going? You're what do you need to score or to hit the?
I don't remember what the like 10th score is.
Did you start saving your name as A just because, or?
I think I did it once by mistake.
Because there's like 6 of them with the A right now.
No, that wasn't me. I would never do that.
But I don't think there's anyone that's that. I don't think there's anyone else that can, unless somebody's been sneaking in and playing.
I think I did it once or twice by mistake. But...
So I'm going to set we got the boil going. I don't really care if the hot break's hit yet, but I want to get the timer going right away. So for no necessary good reason, we could probably even do it in 15 minutes or something, but I'm just going to do a 30-minute boil on this. Let's see how buds. How'd you do? 63?
4.
See, there was a lot of A's there. Yeah, it's at 60. The 60's doable, but then it's oh yeah, you didn't beat can't get me out of the top 3.
It's not.
Anybody else play Tapper, or what video games or anything are people into? Is there any seized up? Better get a beer. See how she, just make sure you just got to make sure she's still cleaning the house.
Yeah.
I assume that's what she's in there doing. And it'll be a second, I'll get back to the chat, just trying to make sure this doesn't, this is a good, I like about this metal stick, it just kind of sticks into the side, and you can set it there and have it at the ready. But that looks like she's going to want to boil over again. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Come on, stop going up, go down, nope. And we'll turn that off again just for a second. Let that settle down. And I'll jump back in the chat, see if I can see anything. What do I have going here? And oh, we got lots. Yeah, so yeah, James, we're boiling. Hop schedule. This is a 100% flame out, so like I said, it probably doesn't really matter if I go the 30 minutes for the boil, but that guarantees everything's I don't know what it guarantees. Normally it used to be to kind of get rid of that DMS. Some people still talk that DMS is a thing, and I think if you concentrate it, or if you boil, I've heard some people with the steam lids there, they say the DMS is a thing, but get that down there a bit. Oh, we got more visitors on there for the kids coming around, so somebody might pop in here in a second. Let's heat that up and see if it's going. But I don't think, I don't think the family's home yet. There hasn't been tons of children running around. And let's see where we're at. Throw it on a skateboard like CH. Yeah, we could do, Dana looks like Dr. Hans from the back, but without the sleeve tattoo. Yeah, I think he has a sleeve tattoo. Oh, he might have just got, he's the one that went to Nashville with me there. Oh, Yeasty, you'll like this. Me and Dana just booked tickets to go see Tenacious D in Guilford, New Hampshire. So yeah, Yeast, you should probably fly up to like Rochester or Portland or something like that and drive out and what is it? 2 or 3 hours for you there, Gnome, if you were interested in some Tenacious D. And I think that's on September 13th. So if anyone's interested in meeting up at Tenacious D concert in Guilford, feel free. I think I'm in section 2C, row like 16 or something like that. Right near the back of section 2C at the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion. And Robert Schumann, I like sour beers. I don't necessarily want to have a 5-gallon batch of sour, but the wife really likes it, and there's a few people that come visit sometimes, and they like them too. So I don't mind having it on tap. The last one I think it lasted from like maybe April till I think it lasted from April till almost November or something. It might have even, I think I might have even had a few cans of it left at Super Bowl time. So it stuck around for a long time and took up fridge space. But now that I do have the canner, I could try to get some of it into that. Although the sours maybe tend to maybe flare up a little bit, especially if I use some fruit in them. So once I put the fruit puree in there might be some more fermentation. So I'd probably leave it in the keg for a bit, then throw it in the can and it'll get hot and start fermenting again. So either way, I'll make bombs. But yeah, so Yeasty likes Tenacious D, but if he wants to go see them, they're probably playing in Texas, so it's probably a little easier to go there. I think Gnome or Apartment would do their Goblet of Rock. It's a toast to those who rock. Yeah, got to make a tribute to the best beer in the world. Has anyone here ever made the best beer in the world and then kind of forgot how to do it or just not be able to copy what they did or make it? That's what I'm picturing this happening. Like, I really like it was delicious trying the Milkshake IPA that I just made last week. So I'm making it again because I'm giving the other one away to my brother, and I'm worried that it may just be one of those like exciting ones, and then now all of a sudden you got too much of it. But it was a good beer, and I don't think I guess it's Monday. I had my brew day was last Tuesday, so yeah, I don't think I've ever brewed the same beer within 6 days. That's pretty close. And the toast, yeah, again, Alex H. Toast to those who rock. And I was told that I didn't see the stream. I didn't see the part on the stream they were talking about it. But I was told the other day that they might be doing some Mario Kart, some drunken Mario Kart on stream sometime soon. So I don't know if that'll be up on the Hoppy Hour or if someone else will do it. But I'd definitely be down with doing that sometime. But it's weird, time goes away. What are you looking? Is there one hanging by the door over there? See, the beauty is if you tie your dog outside, people eventually feel sorry for it and then come walk it for you. That's class. So we got that set for, we got 25 minutes left, but really another 10 minutes and I'll throw in I say Whirlflock tablet, but I don't think it's a Whirlflock. I think it's like, I'll go get it because it's different stuff, and I'm gonna Google it too while we're looking at it. But it says Kick Carrageenan Micro Tea. So let's see the difference in that. Maybe a quick learning moment for everyone, and I'll learn everything through Google. Kick Carrageenan. And what does it say? A lot of people selling it. Gusmer Enterprises. Kettle Finance, effective way to improve flocculation and clarity in the kettle throughout the rest of the brewing process. The active ingredient in Kick Carrageenan is kappa carrageenan, a high molecular weight polysaccharide derived from red seaweed. So I guess it is kind of the same as everything as like the Irish moss or the Whirlflock. And I don't really know the difference between them. And as fun as it is to just Google all night, we will just do that. Now let's see. Sub beers, still bottled, so I do a 60-minute boil. Tenacious, Goblet of Rock, Sunday, I believe. I may have missed that one. What question I asked? Maybe I didn't miss it, but I've slowly got distracted on myself. So while we're doing that, let's look at my notifications and see what we got. Going. The latest video came out earlier today, and I think it's Adam Brew's Beers. If you want to know about the commercial process, he has a great new channel, and I think he's already up to 800 subscribers or something like that. Adam Brew's Beers just has a lot of cool videos, just quick videos on the commercial side of things. Today's was talking about sanitizing before transferring the yeast out. Who else we got? Brew Show did a new video today with the George Washington Independence Day brew or something along those lines. Let's see what else we got. Yeast and the Beast. Where's your video today? You get anything out recently? I don't know if you did. Shark Home Brewing did a live brew day yesterday. Sunday chill, and yeah, Homebrew for Life, I think, released their did a clip from the Hoppy Hour the other day. Oh, what do we got here? And like lots of people commenting on the videos. Yep, don't need that. Yeah, Homebrew for Life. Why does beer taste better in Europe? So they were talking about the kind of the tapping systems that they have there. Apartment Brewer gave a video. I think it was on the kind of just why it's still called the Apartment Brewer, even though he's living in a condo. But same sort of thing there. Elementary released a video. He did I think he brewed with a Voskvike as well on his. I forget which one he did. I guess I can just click on it and find out. Comments on Kvike Pale Ale Reactor Stainless Steel Fermenter from Northern Brewer. Okay, so he got the Reactor Stainless Steel Fermenter and did a quick little talk about that and showed how it worked. So that was a good video there. And what else we got going on for? There's a lot of them. Just subscribe to everyone that does brewing videos, and you'll get a lot of notifications. There's a lot of brewing videos every week. And Twin Monkeys Brewing, home brewing. How's it going? It's at home. Apparently, can use Star Sand to stop foaming. Okay, so maybe Shauna, maybe that'd be a good thing for me to be spraying on there sometimes. We got 20 minutes left, so another 5 minutes, and I'll throw the Whirlflock or Kick Carriage into there. Yeast and the Beast, I haven't put out a video for a month. I'm only assuming because you're ready to put out the most epic possible video ever made, and nothing to do with you're just actually spending time enjoying yourself. It's hard to do videos in the summer. It's hard to sit down and do editing when it's sunny outside and the kids are swimming and stuff. But damn it, I'll ignore my family and do videos. Sometimes. Usually I do 2 or 3 in a row. Get on the go, and then I'll end up taking 2 weeks off. That's why I need to kind of incorporate if I incorporated live streams in there a little bit more often, then I could kind of get away with consistent content coming out and not quite feel the need to get a video out every week. But someday soon. I've been going. I'm almost hitting the when I first started this. I think my original plan was to do 50 videos. This stream, I guess, will kind of count as the 49th video. So I'm almost on 50 videos. And let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was on the 50 video. Yeah, I get reading and then get distracted. So yeah, I was on the plan to do 50 videos and see how she goes, and I think it's going pretty good. So definitely going to keep going. Hopefully do it at least another. Well, not at least another year, but just hopefully keep going. I don't know how long these a lot of people quit YouTube. I'm not in the mood to quit YouTube anytime soon. So I'm enjoying myself, and we'll keep going. Just got to start. You may start seeing eventually, now that I've been doing a lot of brewing and using a lot of stuff, you may finally, not that anyone's looking for it, but I may finally start doing some of them top five videos, or maybe not top 5. I think I like the idea of a 5 videos where it's just 5 things I like about brewing, or not like about brewing, but like 5 good products to buy or something like that. Because definitely not going to say the top products, because who knows what the top products are, or products to buy. Top things to buy for brewing: malt, hops, yeast, water salts, and adjuncts. Top 5, there you go. Yeah, 48 videos deep over here. Nice, yeast. That's a good number, but it's not going to be my 49 after today, so I recommend you put out a short telling me to go F myself or something along there. But yeah, she was pretty hot out here today. Well, actually not hot today. It's like perfect weather out here. You used to probably be jealous. It's only like 25 to 28 degrees, or 25 to, yeah, right around there. So 85 degrees out here. Nice and good. I didn't realize I was at the same number of videos as yeast. Although if you look at it, I think this would be my, I don't know, 6th or mumbling here, but I think like 6 or 7 of the videos are live streams, and another 4 are shorts. So maybe they're I'm not quite at 49 really. I think I don't really count the shorts and I don't count the live streams really as videos that I put out. So we will go with there's somewhere in the range of 40 videos I put out. So another 10 to get kind of where the original goal was, and it's not getting stagnant. It's still going pretty good. So I am going to keep going. Just got to keep finding stuff to do. So people need to keep releasing new products, and if I start getting going on, if I actually finally get the paperwork done for commercial stuff, then I'll try to that's Bernie. I'll try to I can do a series of videos on getting set up for that. I got lots of ideas to do for stuff, like setting up the ventilation, maybe setting up a temporary ventilation thing. Basically can talk about planning a home brewery or a neighborhood brewery type thing. Really boring one on like paperwork and stuff to do with that. And there's always lots of grain to glass. I don't know what people like. Do people like seeing the grain to glass more? Or do they like products, or you just want kind of a mix between the two? I'm hoping not to do. I don't plan on doing any. Well, maybe because people haven't ever sent me things, but don't plan on doing any product that I'll get the free products. So it probably won't see me pimping out the free stuff. But you never know. What else? What's free? Did I get anything for free? No. Got deals on stuff. They give you a homebrew club gets deals at Brew HQ, so you get 10% off all your stuff when you go in store. So that's a good go of it. Blackwood Brews need to brew, but it's 90 degrees here by 11 a.m. here in the desert. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. So you can do no, it's not quite mash temperatures, but you could do a no electricity mash. See what mash. I don't think much mash is at 38 degrees or 35 degrees or whatever it is, but let's see. Okay, Minnesota Fats by Neighborhood Brewery. Basically, by Neighborhood Brewery, I basically mean brewing out of a garage, like not something that you're doing. You're getting a separate facility about. I guess it's not. It's definitely not a microbrewery. It's not a nano brewery. I mean, I guess you might bunch it up with nano brewery. Just a really small ass brewery, like a half a barrel brewery, or ideally it'd be a barrel, but I think I'm going to go for I'll just go for the half barrel system to start with, just because I basically have the setup for it, and then maybe move to a 1 barrel if I can move the beer, no problem. And Twin Monkeys Homebrewing, I drink the beer. There's no selling the no selling the beer yet. It's some of it my buddies come and help me brew, and then they just take it at like whatever the grain cost was. And my brother, I give my brother a bunch of beer, but for the most part I just brew until it all builds up, and then eventually just have a neighborhood party. Usually over here where we live, it's a great neighborhood, and on almost any given weekend you can probably put a little Facebook message out, say that you're having people over, and they'll come and drink the beer. And when you buy it in bulk, it does work out pretty cheap, and I enjoy brewing it. So it's really just the hobby, and some of these kegs are like this Milkshake Ipa. Let's go with, probably not interested in it, but let's go with cost. So if you were actually using the vanilla beans, that's $10. The orange peel is another $4, so you're up to $14. The grain was at 5 kilograms a pail. So if we went on the high side for the non-bulk buy price, it'd be $50 you'd be $10 a grain, I guess. Plus the oats, so maybe $15 a grain, $15 adjuncts. Lactose wasn't too expensive, I don't think. I think it was only $6.99 for 2 kilograms. So numbers already out of my head. So 15, 30, 35, yeah, 40. It'd be about 40. $40 would be the $40 would be probably the cost of this batch. So it's not too crazy. And if you give away half of it, that's still pretty good prices. A lot cheaper than going to the liquor store. I don't know what are people paying for a normal craft beer? Craft, I don't even like that word, but what are people paying for a good beer at their places? I think most of our ones, like getting the 16-ounce cans or the 500 milliliter cans, like are somewhere in the range of $5 Canadian, and I'm pretty sure down the States they're right in that same range too, maybe a little higher for your Pliny's or something silly like that, but the price around here, you are looking at about $5 for a craft beer, and we can't get the, like when we were down in Asheville, like up here we can't get like the youngling prices or the like for the macro brews, like the, I don't know, Michelobes or younglings for cases of 12 for $10 or something. Like up here you're looking right just under $2 a beer. I think about $1.70 or $1.80 for a $1.70, $1.80 for like a 300, like a 12-ounce can of Bud Light. Yes, yeast. Normal human people pay for beer, but $10 at least for a 4-pack. And Minnesota, is that would that be a 4-pack? Is that's actually the like a good beer, like a craft brew, like you get a, I don't know, like a New Belgium or something 4-pack for that, or are they still a little more? I remember the Sierra Nevada. I haven't gone to too many like proper bottle shops, and I don't know if they're cheaper, but I know the gas station prices sometimes are a little bit high for your like Sierra Nevadas or something like that. And we're probably, we're a few minutes past the, I don't need to go anywhere. So let's throw in the Carrageenan micro whatever pills. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That's where it's going. And let's see, no crazy overboil or anything. So we got 10 minutes left. I may remember, actually no, for sanitizing my counterflow chiller that comes with it, I'll just wait till the boil stops, wait till the 0 minutes, and then just attach I'll throw the hops in and then put my counterflow chiller on there for about 5 minutes, and then after that I'll put in the rest of the adjuncts and go with it. And yeah, I use a hop spider just because the filter on the Grainfather really likes to clog up with any amount of hops in there, and yeah, I'll throw the hops and the sweet orange peel in there for flavor, I guess. Yeah, let's see. The beer I make, I also use when leftovers. When leftovers to marinate chicken and pork. It's very good. You can even make bread with beer. Okay, nice. Yeah, that'd probably be really good. I've never tried it, but yeah, just put the beer in use it instead of water, I'm guessing would be the method of that. Let's see, Twin Monkeys. Let's see what you got. I don't know if I've caught your latest video there. Let's see, Twin Monkeys Homebrew on YouTube. Let's see, videos. Okay, so you got some shorts in there a few days ago. I'll get those checking out. Haven't seen them in a bit. Okay. Oh, what do we got? My phone, or no, my watch. My watch is dying. Oh well. But yeah, we got a few minutes left. I don't think there's any other timings I need to worry about other than when it's done. I'll shut it off and then we'll get thrown in that extra stuff. It's a pretty quick brew day. The 30-minute, it makes a big difference having the 30-minute mash and 30-minute boil instead of the hour long. But I like it. Let's see what at my local Paycheck Sierra Nevada 12-pack is like 16. New Belgium Voodoo Ranger 6-packs $10. $7.15 for a 6-pack. Okay, so that's a pretty good. You're still getting good amount better prices for us, I guess. The 16-ounce 4-pack for us in American prices would be $20. So you're looking at probably about $4 American a beer, or $3.50 American. So pretty close. But your prices are definitely better. And let's see. Okay, so really important question that no one needs to answer anything, but what are people's other favorite YouTube sites? What are they? And not BrewTube. What are people seeing recently? That's holy shit, CH is back. What are people watching on YouTube other than brewing stuff? Because you can't be watching brewing all the time. But there's a couple good videos out there. Had you on the TV the whole time. Check Instagram. Nice. Thanks CH. And Mike, the Colt 45 comparison. That's one that's been in the back pocket for so long. I just need to do it. I think I even bought the hops and the ingredients to make a Colt 45. I just got to do it. So that may be a half batch, 3 gallons. Although you could do can I make Colt 45 good? Would be interesting to try. Would be interesting to try that one. But good to see you, Mike. Stop by for a beer, and that's Mike Perry. He's the local municipal councilor for here. Have you had any guests on? Nope. CH, I've been rocking 2 hours of just mumbling in front of the camera. But we are almost done the boil. Aussie Man reviews. Yeah, Aussie Man's freaking hilarious. He has some real good stuff. I wouldn't mind. We got a lot of footage of our kids crashing. I should send them some of that. Although the one really good one I had, I ended up sending to Fail Army once. They didn't put it on, but they happily took the rights from it for me. So I haven't really sent that around because people probably get dinged for copyright for something that I filmed, which would be stupid. But that's how they work. Yeah, Homebrew CH. Possibly we will get you. We could get you on. Let's see. Does anybody want to see CH come on? But we could. It'll just be a second here. Maybe I got the old family going. Just about to re-arrive home. Yeah, as always, set up if you have to take a bathroom break. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I'm set up. I've just been playing around because I don't have my. I gotta mute the other thing. Yeah, I don't have the setup that I normally have here. Wendigoon. Haven't heard that one there. That one could be interesting. But all the kids are back from soccer, so there's going to be some screaming in the background potentially. We got 4 minutes until there, and I should probably shut the doors. Hold on, I'm going to shut the doors. Yeah, no, CH, that would be a probably pretty good idea for you to come on soon, and then I can get my, what do you call it? Oh, I better. What's up? Family's home? No. Pretty soon. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty. I got the additions and stuff, and I can do some working while you're there. So if you're kicking around, CH, tell us about the Czech women. Let's see. Stuff Made Here videos are pretty great. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't say I need to look at more sites, but it's always good to see some fun stuff. One of the recent ones that I've been, for some reason, hooked or watching lately, and I think it's just because he recently had Tenacious D, and someone's just like reposted it to YouTube. I think it's actually on Amazon Twitch, but it's like a guy that does what do you call it, looping or something. Oh man, I just forget his name. But been watching a lot of that videos. That's a good story. If I don't know the person's name, let's see if I go on YouTube. What Mr. V's videos are always good. They're fun to do there. Yeah, it's Mark Riblet or Riblet. Just does looping, and he's kind of funny. He has a show. Look who's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at saying it, but Mark Riblet. If you look him up, he has some kind of funny, weird stuff. Stuff Made Here videos. Let's see. If CH, if you're good to come on, I can jump. I can throw you. Next time he goes Czech, he ain't coming back. Yeah, I saw the prices. The prices in Prague there and stuff seemed to. I think Prague is Czech Republic. Apologize if I'm wrong, but they seemed pretty ridiculously good. So what if I go here? I see. I'll just throw okay. Trans Am just made a lactose starter from one of your early videos. Going to add blueberries to it. Nice. Yeah, that's. I gotta do that again soon. I gotta make the lacto starter and go. Just make sure you give it a good smell before you go. And something I actually heard. I forget. It might have been a Brewlosophy, but I heard recently when I made it, I'm all over the place. But I made the sour beer, and it had a really malty flavor. And something I heard recently was that if you actually do make your lactose starter at about if you can get it up to like 110 Fahrenheit, then it's actually might get rid of a lot of that really sour or really malty flavor and kind of bring in just like a cleaner sour taste. So that's what I want to try next if I can get my heater in the fridge to get that good. Now I'm going to mess around here for a second and try to get CH in, and then I'll basically be done. I got 40 seconds until I'll be ready to go for my. Okay, I need to start my virtual camera. Let's see if I can just ruin all my resources here. And let's see. G'day, mate. Homebrewer here from Tasmania. Hey, how's it going, Tasmania? We got. I guess what's Tasmania? That's south of Australia. So you're looking. Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm about to. I got CH on the line here. I need to bring in the audio, just like figure that out. But oh, there's the beep. So that's there. I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to bring the thing over there. I'm just talking to myself here, CH, and I'll have you in just a second once I figure out the audio. Audio, no, Scarlett. Let's see. Say a word or two and see if that comes through. Oop. Oh, your audio I think is gone there. Unless I click something where, or are you muted maybe? Yep, still don't got you there. And Used to Beast, watch most of them too. Which one? Used to have watch Diesel Creek off the ranch, Wild and Wonderful off grid. Okay, see your camera's getting set up there good. I'll try to pop that out and turn that into a view on here. I just got to get your audio. I'm showing a mute for sound. I don't know if that's me that clicked that or if that's a you thing. Or can you hear me? Like, nod if you can hear me. You can or no? I can't hear you at all. And I'm assuming you can still hear me maybe, but let's see. So virtual camera's going. We got the video, so we can just show you live there, but not but I don't have the audio. I don't have it all. And I will just pop up a window here and create new CH. That looks good. Okay, so we got that. I will play with this. So you should be showing on there. We just gotta get the audio. Like I have none. I don't have your audio. Like your audio is not coming through to me at all. Oh, there we go. So that's back. Say a word.
There we go. Did we have it?
Yeah, we have it. I think you might be or you're a little. Say a few. Give me a count of 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so my audio's there. Yeah, that should be pretty good. People in the chat, let me know how that sounds, and that if I click that freezes.
That's perfect. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so we got CH here from Homebrew for Life. I'll link his thing. That is okay. That is coming through. It's not. Nope, it's kind of frozen there. I'm trying to. What do I need to do to make that not pop up as frozen? So
I think we got it. It looks good on the YouTube end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just know like sometimes when I like put a window in the background, it kind of pauses on you there. So yeah, I guess. Or what are you saying? You like my shirt?
I love your shirt. Are you doing this on Wi-Fi or do you have it plugged in through Ethernet?
No, I got it plugged into Ethernet. When you're freezing there, it's because the way I have it set up. I guess when the window, it's just like that. Oh no, I guess that's still live, but. When your window for some reason isn't popped up to the forefront, it's pausing the video. I'm still getting your voice fine. It's just when your video is not showing, then I'm not getting there. But I think I can move this over here, and I got you. Can you see me in your Discord or just on the YouTube?
I can see you. Let me kill the voice and video on this. No, I cannot see you on Discord, so I'm on the other side of it.
That's the same thing that I guess when you get going. But okay, so that should be good there. I'll get you
a 10-second delay.
Set up in the corner there. Just a big setup in the corner. And I'm gonna basically jump. I'll get you to hold down the chat and see what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
See what's going on there, and I'm just gonna set up the. Yeah, I'm basically just setting up the counterflow chiller to go. And
perfect. What's going on?
Turn up my volume so I can hear, but I only have earphone volume, so can't quite hear what's going on. So I'll try to shut up and just do my thing.
Let me take this link and let me put it on my post for Homebrew for Life social media, so maybe we can get some more
Yeah.
viewers in here.
Okay, I'll just do my thing while you're doing
As
that.
you take off. All right, say hi to the fam for me. Let me go to Homebrew for Life really fast. I've noticed that the community page on YouTube works very well. Let's go to... We are live. Okay, I'm back. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Jorge Castro? What's up, Mike? Meso Things, aka Strider, Twin Monkeys Homebrewing down there in Brazil. What's going on, everybody? Happy 4th of July. As I'm drinking a Modelo Cerveza. The beard is coming in nice. I know I spend about 3 hours every morning ripping out the white hairs, but other than that, I'm almost back and I'm content to where I was. This is cool, man. Thanks to everybody who's watching James and sticking around. I have yet to do one of these brew days, live brew days. Robert Schumann. Daniel Stevens, what's up, man? Great time we had here. A nice country. I heard Costa Rica was the same. Right on, right on. Jorge Castro, we're going to do our first Mario Kart thing this Sunday night. Let me know if you want to get down with that. What's up, Jorge? Cheers, Braj. Happy 4th of July weekend. I don't know if you guys celebrated down there or not, but cheers to good vibes nonetheless. Yeah, I'm working on this Berlin video. Thanks to everybody who watched the Stockholm video. I'm trying to do this kind of wannabe Lord of the Rings, George Lucas, Star Wars trilogy where I took the trip and I'm chopping it up into 3 videos, and I'm working on the Berlin one right now, but it's going to take a little break and see what's going on with everybody. Good question. Anybody brew today? This is a tough day to brew because I know in Tennessee most places are shut down. San Diego, it's about 50-50. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Jorge. Sounds good. Tennessee takes 4th of July a lot more serious than California does, and I just went to a Mexican food restaurant, got some food, picked up some beer, but other than that, most places are shut down. So if they're shut down, I would just imagine that not a lot of people are brewing, at least in Tennessee. But I don't know. I've been wrong before, once, maybe twice. I used to pull out the white beard hair. I stopped. I know. Sometimes I just think about dyeing my beard gray or white, doing that silver fox thing. But I don't know. I'd probably hate that too, and just shave it after 2 days and just waste a bunch of money. The trip was 10 days. The trip was 10 days, and I kind of blew it, Jorge, because it was 3 cities in 10 days. That's a lot of traveling for that short amount of time, and you always got to bank on bad things happening with European airlines because they're the shittiest in the world. I'm talking about the small ones that go from country to country, like the Ryan Jets and the Span Airs and the Easy Jets. There was one when we got into Berlin, we couldn't get off the plane. They didn't have one of those terminal bridges that came out for an hour. So we just chilled there for an hour, and everybody was sitting up, sitting down, standing up, sitting up, sitting down. It was a bummer. That happened the last time I was in Europe. But, you know, these flights are $100, so you pay for what you get. But to answer your question, Jorge, for 10 days, a 10-day Euro trip, I would recommend doing 2 cities, unless they're very close. Like if I could go back, I wouldn't have gone to Berlin at all. I can't say that in this video. I didn't like Berlin at all. But I would have gone to Prague, and then I would have gone west to Pilsen or Munich. And that's pretty close. Or if you go to the right, if you go southeast, you're talking like Budapest, Hungary for just a 4-hour drive. So I just bought this ticket aimless, but I really want to know about Europe. I really want to know how to travel and get around because it's like America. Every state is more expensive. Every state has more traffic. Every state has better beer, better or worse beer, better or worse traffic, cheaper, more expensive food. And I didn't know that going over to Europe. I just thought they were all on the euro and that was it. But even that they're all on the euro, even though Czech and Stockholm weren't, they still, you know, their prices of beers and food are different. And Prague wins. I'm going to make a top 5 beer cities that I've been to video, and I don't know if I want to put Prague in it or not because I don't think it's fair to like the Asheville's and the Portlands and the San Diegos, but it is in a league of its own. It's in a league of its own. James, you with us?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just.
Oh, sorry,
No, no. I'm just. You're
Hijacking
going
the
on there.
radio.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's no
Yeah.
problem at all. That's good
Cool.
stuff there. I got the. Yeah, I basically threw the hops in and kind of forgot about that. So they just went in
nice.
right for the flame out. It's all flame out ones, nice and easy, just like on your orange creamsicle. Did you ever
So
make that?
good.
Did you ever make that again, or did you just remember it as being an awesome brew and just never had time to do it again?
I never did it again. And when I was doing, at that time, I was brewing a lot. And that was kind of when I was pushing the YouTube thing a little bit more. And it was
Okay,
always
gotcha.
kind of like new system or new thing or new bucket. And I kind of focused more on the equipment than the recipe. But I want to go back and I'll call that video the same damn thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's it's definitely
Good beer?
definitely a good one. And yeah, like when I
Good.
had it, it's like holy shit, I can't just give this away and not do it again.
Yeah.
So now I'm brewing it again for the second time in less than a week.
I'm glad. That's good for you. And I had a question. How many times have you brewed on that G70 now?
I've only done the one. I did a batch. I have a big batch of Pilsner, but it's I really liked it the first time. So
Okay.
I got to get now I have a pretty good stock of beer. So I need to drink it down for a little bit before I hit that up again. Although I think the malt pipes might be the same as for the Grainfather, so I might be able to introduce or kind of switch them up and have a shorter malt pipe on it. And then if I did that, then I might be able to do like a half batch or something with it. And then having 3,000 watts for the half batch, it'd be super fast, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna brew my first batch next week, I think.
Nice. What do you finally got for a setup? I know you had the is it the Franken Clawhammer or what do you?
Frank and Clawhammer, and I think I'm gonna do a dark lager. I think I'm gonna do a
Okay, nice.
or a black lager. Yeah, it's just too hot to do anything else right now. It's so hot, and I'm spending so much money on beer. Not so much money, but I just bought a 6-pack. It was $13.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I haven't brewed in 6 months.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Home-
yeah. You
home-
tried
homebrew
doing it
for-
once. Homebrew for
Yeah, that
life
was a bad idea.
with breaks.
Yeah, homebrew for twice a year? Question mark.
Yeah. Wow, fuck,
But-
you moved all around. You gotta figure the shit out and get set up with what you want. But
Yeah, good time for hazies for natural fermentation. It's really hot. Good time for lagers with spunding valves, forced pressure. I mean, if you
yeah. See you
don't
later,
have the
Jorge.
temperature-
Jorge's checking
Jorge.
out.
Have a good one, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna brew, and I'm gonna break in the Clawhammer system, and hopefully I have a video out before I leave for San Diego.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be. When are you going? When are you heading out to San Diego?
22nd, I'm gonna go party with Cuz in Nashville, and then the 23rd, I'm flying to LAX out of Nashville. If I fly Knoxville to San Diego, it's like $800 or $900, but if I go Nashville to LAX, it's $300.
Oh, wow,
Knoxville
that's,
sucks.
Yeah,
Knoxville
Nashville's the
sucks.
main. Nashville's the main airport. So
Yeah.
where you can you stay up with Cuz up in Nashville? Is that's in there somewhere ish or?
Yeah, he's got 2 kids, 2
Oh,
toddlers.
okay, yeah, gotcha.
So Cuz he works from home. He's got a wife that is a stay-at-home mom, and he's got a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and he's got 2 dogs. So I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'll just get an Airbnb and let's get you out of your house.
Sweet, yeah, that's yeah. We ended up staying. I don't know where you're looking to stay, but it's downtown Nashville. Depending on what you're looking for, it's not cheap. It's crazy. You've probably already looked
It's
at the.
not.
You've already looked at
Who's
the
that?
Airbnbs. I'm assuming. Oh, that's my buddy Danny. He's the one that went to Nashville with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at about a minimum, maybe $150 a night for an Airbnb.
yeah. I think we did the 2-bedroom ones because we went splits on it. But yeah, it was. I think the second one he got, which was for 2 days after we left, that was around $250. But that was for
Yeah.
two couples can stay there. So, and it was about 5 or so blocks from the like, if you wanted to hit the main Broadway where you can happily spend $10 on a Michelob Light or whatever, Miller Light or whatever they got.
Is that expensive?
It was pretty. It wasn't cheap on the Strip, but it's all those like, it's like the Kid Rock bar and like the country whatever, and even the barcade that was right at the very bottom of the Strip it was a red barcade, and all the games were free, so you can play the pinballs. They had the beer tapper and a lot of the old classic games. It was free to play the games, but I think I paid $12 for Milkshake IPA there.
Damn. That's like Stockholm. That's more than Stockholm. That's like Copenhagen prices. That's like
Yeah,
LA prices.
yeah. I
That's
don't
like
know
San
where.
Francisco prices.
I don't remember. Dana, were any of the beer, any of the bars cheap for beer, or were they?
Roberts on Broadway was cheap.
Oh, okay, there was a place called Roberts on Broadway that was reasonable.
Just like
Oh, that's where you got your bologna, your poor man's lunch. It was like a.
like a honky tonk, and they had like 250 PBRs, and like a $6 bologna sandwich, bag of chips, and a PBR.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
bad. What's up,
There you
man?
go.
What's up, Dana?
Yeah, he's all blocked from your face, but yeah, that's not too bad. They had the poor man's lunch or something, or the recession special or something. It was I think you said, well, you just heard in there, $6 for a bologna sandwich and I think a half moon or something, or a moon pie and a beer. So that's all right deal. But
Yeah,
But yeah,
duly noted.
yeah, we did a hop on hop off the brew. I think it was like the Music City Brew Bus or something like that, and that hit 7 breweries in I don't know, from 11 till 7 at night, or noon till 7. And that was pretty good. You got to see a lot. They had one called Crazy Gnome Brewing, so just like Gnome Brewing
Funny.
kind of, but
That's awesome.
yeah.
You recommend it? Would you vouch for it? Or
Oh,
would you do it
I
again?
think so. I think it was about $50. It gets you to see a lot of the bars. I guess if it was really busy at the places, an hour at a bar being kind of rushed is kind of tricky. But you could probably
Sure.
go back and see. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much, but there's probably certain ones that you could skip, and a couple you could post out at, or just don't get the bus back and get an Uber home when you're done and stay at them. Like there was one called, I forget, Monday Night or something like that, or Monday something Monday, and it was pretty tasty. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the video. I do want to put a video out on the kind of tour there, but unless you're doing that, are you doing a video on the Nashville thing, or
Probably not. I mean, how I film
eventually
now.
maybe? Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I just film. I bring my phone, so it's hard not to. I mean, everything I filmed in Europe was just on my iPhone 10 or 11 or whatever. Everything's just. What's up?
Oh no, just sorry, just the son's on the arcade. You just came in for the arcade, so
Oh, nice.
let him rock in the background there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just film a bunch of stuff and then I just look at it and then I'll go back and maybe if it's enough and I think I could write enough, I think that I can make a video out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's surprising like how much you actually like. I mean, I thought I was filming a lot, and then after you get back and look at the footage, it's like I really didn't. I just did like a few pans of each bar and didn't do too much. Like you really need to almost obnoxiously have your camera out to get some good footage.
Or know what you're trying to do beforehand because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
making
yeah,
a video.
yeah.
I'm making a video right now called it's just a Berlin vlog, but I think the best way to clickbait it out would be call it like USA versus German craft beer. But we only went to like 1 or 2 craft breweries. I
Yeah.
know it's going to get more views. I know it's going to be more clickable. And my last video was bombing, but I need it to do good. So I'm going to call it USA versus German craft beer and put it in like a question mark format. But we only went to like 1 or 2, and looking back, it was like we should have done 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But the bummer about craft beer is it gets you drunker. You know, when we were in Stockholm and in
Yeah.
Prague, it's pretty much impossible to get drunk on 3.5–4% beer.
Yeah, it takes a while. We did well on that brew bus that we went on. The thing that I didn't well, I mean, it's good if you're going to one place or something, but I don't know what the flights normally are, but these were I thought they were normally 4 ounce, but maybe they are always 5 ounce. But like 4 or 5 ounce flight, like that's like 20 ounces per bar. So by the time you're at number 7, you can't really like have a flight at each bar, or you're obliterated.
No, and I'm kind of over those days. I mean, if you're in town and you're partying, like, we're going to go to Austin with Gnome, Alias, Juss, and maybe Sunset. And like, I'll probably drink maybe a West Coast IPA out there, a pint, but I can't drink double IPA. I mean, I can, but I don't want to be drunk after 20 minutes. Are you there?
No, yeah. No, sorry, I'm just
Hey, James, I'm going to go crank on my AC really fast. I'll be right back.
yeah, sounds good.
Be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna jump onto the chat because I haven't really looked there in a second. We'll wait till CH is back here. But yeah, I'll take a look at the chat. See, so yeah, Mezo's just kegged while watching. Nice, you brewed yesterday. So there's a quick turnaround. Yes, jackpot. Got it. No big deal. Not gonna eat it. Tempted, but yeah. So let's see. We got hell of a lot of traveling, especially delays due Ryanair. Oh yeah, that was when CH first started talking there. Yeah, here in Canada, it's our airport out here in Halifax isn't too bad. No real delays, but what's going on? Coming to play some root beer tapper? Mortal Kombat? Getting beers? Nice. Yeah, there's not too many delays, but they're kind of kicking around. We got CH is back.
All right. Hey,
But,
how's the stream going? By the way, how's the heartbeat, the pulse? So we
Heartbeat.
keeping
Oh
it up
no,
around
it seems. Oh yeah, it's stayed pretty consistent. So that's more than enough. It's just fun brewing and having people to chat with. But if you don't mind, I'll get you to hold it down for another second or two while I put the next step of the ingredients. Next things I'm throwing in, I'm just going to take the chiller off there. That should be sanitized now. It's down to 89 degrees. So I'm going to throw in the orange peel, and I got to do a quick. Maybe I'll do that right now. A quick Google vanilla extract to vanilla bean.
All right. I'll try to raise some money.
Let's see. So we got a vanilla extract. So it says a half vanilla bean is the same as 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract. So if I was going 2 of them, then normally I guess that'd be 2 teaspoons. Yeah, I'll try 2 teaspoons of the vanilla extract and see how that works. Did you find when you did your orange creamsicle IPA? You did the vanilla beans, right?
Yeah, and that was a bummer because that was when they were really expensive.
Yeah. How much were you paying? Do you remember how much you paid for them?
I think so. I have done the recipe a couple times, but that was the last time I did it. The one that you saw was the last time I've done it. But before that, it was like $13 for a vanilla bean.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah,
good.
so I went to a brewery so all the breweries at that time that had stouts or malty beers were going from vanilla bean to extract. So some of them had some vanilla beans sitting around. I remember one day my buddy gave me like 5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just put them in Glad wrap and I just put them in my fridge and preserved them, and they lasted a long time.
Yeah, I was surprised. They were just in little tubes like at the bulk store.
Yeah.
So, and they were only
Like
they were
salt,
$5 a piece. So
That's
not
bad.
not crazy, but I don't think it. I think if you're doing like especially with like a Kvike fermentation and drinking the beer like 3 days later, I don't think the flavor of the bean actually goes through it. So I think the extract's kind of the way to go on these.
Okay.
Like I think the tincture would be maybe the way to go if you want to do the fresh bean, or if you know it's going to sit in the keg for a month or two, it probably comes out. But I think that's why I'm going to try with the extract, which I'm going to use now. So I'm going to go 2 teaspoons extract and throw the sweet orange peel in there, and then I'm going to give it. I'll go back to the chat, give it a minute or two, and then I'll throw the lactose in. So
Yeah, that's a good call. Really.
I'll go hold it.
One thing though.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, when I was doing those beers, that was way before Kvike. So I think I was letting them sit for about 10 to 14 days.
Well, and that's the thing, like with the especially where you had the orange creamsicle IPA, it's like, man, nothing will get it more orangey than a good hot Voskvike fermentation. So
Brew, heat it up.
So that was the first thing that I thought about changing the recipe. It's just like, man, that and also I had one kicking around, so it's like, well, that works perfect, and now I won't let a yeast go to waste, although the dry yeast doesn't really go to waste. So
nice.
but yeah, I'll jump up, do those few things, and hold her down.
Oh well, I see the gnome skiing here. What's up, you Braj? We're doing a Sunday night hangout. We're gonna be doing 2 streams. I need to get a job or something, or make some friends. I need to get out of this house, or stream every night, Mario Kart. But we're gonna do a Sunday night with Aliaz and Gnome and Jorge. Anybody who's got the Nintendo Switch will plug them in. But me, Gnome, and Aliaz will be there, and we'll do it a little bit earlier because it's Sunday, and nobody works on Sundays, and there's no football, so we'll do it maybe like 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern time. You in Halifax, we are visiting there next year. I know nothing about Nova Scotia, but I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. 3.5%, not really beer. Some of our craft beers go to 6.5. Daniel Stevens, I couldn't agree with you less. I think there's a lot of good beer out there that's 3.5%, but I get it. You know, SoCal, California thing's kind of like a 7% West Coast IPA. Anything else is for pussies. I used to be that guy. I used to think like that too, but no, I love the 4% beers all over Czech Republic and Germany and Munich and Pilsen and all that stuff. What's Modelo? Maybe like 4.2? 4.4? Is the pan dripping or cooling down now? No, I caught your picture on Instagram. That beer looks delicious, man. Sour, gummy, fruity, sour. Party time blonde beer. Never done a blonde beer on the channel. Never really understood blonde beers. It's like a cheese pizza. It's like a bean and rice burrito. Got to put some other shit in it. But let us know what you're drinking. Our local charge $10. Daniel Stevens, our local charge $10 a pint of almost any good beer, Guinness, and our great Tassie craft beers. Tell your mate to put us on his bucket list. We will not be disappointed. If I was going to spend $10 for a beer, I would not get a 3.5% beer. I'll tell you that much. I'm with you 100% there, Daniel Stevens. We're talking Prague, where the beers are $1.50 and they're like 4.2, 4.4%. No brewing. It's so good. My brother-in-law had a pour today and loved it. That's good to hear, man. Cheers, Noam. That's a good feeling. Yeah, if you're spending $10 on a beer, it better not be some Radler or Coors Light. I mean, unless you're at Yankee Stadium or something, it's gonna be about $14 for Coors Light. I got a question for you guys. What is the difference between a microbrewery and craft beer? Microbrewery, to my understanding, I think is under 15,000 barrels a year. Craft brewery to me can really mean anything, but it's supposed to be somebody that's independently owned. Does anybody have any insight on that? Cheers, Daniel. Matt is back. Trouble brewing. Daniel Stevens, is somebody out there in Australia or New Zealand? Do they say mate in New Zealand? My good buddy Trevor from Australia. What's up, Minnesota Fats? My good buddy from Australia always calls me mate. It's like their dude. It's like their bro. It's like their barrage. Mate. Maj. Mirage. Mate, Mirage. Trouble Brewing with Matt Ushman, a nano brewery. What's a nano brewery? Because I do see everybody using the word craft now, whether it's a restaurant or it's pizza or it's a food truck. So I think you could slap it on anything. Fantastic breweries up here in Nova Scotia. Andrew Binns. I'm new to Sydney, NS. Nova Scotia, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Sydney,
yeah,
Nova
there's,
Scotia.
Sydney, Nova Scotia up. About
Got
5
it.
hours. We got cousins staying here right now that are from Sydney.
Oh, nice. And then Daniel Stevens is showing us some love from Australia. That's cool. Prices out. Prices at our footy games are
Nice.
not
So-
$8. Damn.
Okay, sweet. I see Daniel Stevens. Yep, I'm in Halifax visiting there next year. Hit me up on the email or something and come out for a beer with you. We're just
Yeah, James.
we're outside. We're about half an hour outside of Halifax, so
Oh, nice.
happy to come into town and say hi. Hey, Matt Ushman, what's going on? How's she going now? Let's see. So good. Okay, I gotta catch up on the old chat so I know what we're talking about
Don't
here.
think I raised you any money. Are you monetized yet?
Nope, not yet. I'm still just I still need about 800 hours or so of view.
Oh shit.
Of view time. So that's why the streams are good because you gotta a stream will give you a quick 50 or 60 hours. So
Yeah. So for us to donate, okay, if anybody wants to support James's channel, he's got a link to both the merch and the brewery, and that's what I use too. I actually don't go through YouTube super chat thing because they take too much. But I triple dog dare somebody to donate to this chat right now, and if you do,
yeah,
we'll
I
keep
guess
drinking beer.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
I promise you.
Yeah, I got the stream. I think Stream Elements is the update that I got for OBS. I didn't do the Streamlabs thing, so I think there's ways for me to have like a tip thing in there that'll show up on the stream, but I don't have it set yet. So I'm sorry if I don't
definitely want
notice
that.
Oh no, I do. I want it to show the subscriber thing and figure out if you want it to like make like do the. I've seen some streams where if someone donates a few bucks or something, they're it might get obnoxious, but their like message gets like read out by the robot and stuff. Whether or
There's
not
a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I just need time to. I always mean to try to play around and figure out this Streamlabs thing, but I just kind of never get around to like perfecting it or any of that sort of stuff. So
I'm talking to myself right now as I'm talking to you, but you should just spend a day to hone it in because it's awesome and it's way different than YouTube. It's way different than editing. I've always said it's pretty much broadcasting on the smallest budget on the smallest platform. And it's a really cool thing to know once you figure out things. And I've got my little pad where I hit buttons and I can go to NBCs and stuff like that.
yeah, I'd like to
That's
get I wouldn't mind getting
Stream
that
Deck.
because the Stream Deck is apparently you can use it for more than just the streams. Like you can have it set up for editing or something, like where it'd switch up screens. Like you might have it set up so that you press one button and you're at the like graphics creation screen. You press another button, you're at the like you're just playing cut and drop screen. So there's a lot of power in them if you actually have it set up. And I saw even that like that Senpai Gaming guy you were talking about, he has it set up so you can press buttons and like different lights will turn on and shit in his place. Although that probably requires a lot more automation and know-how.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do with each stream or with each Homebrew for Life video is always kind of tweak something new. Always kind of have maybe something different from last week. And some weeks I do, some weeks I don't. But this week, probably tomorrow, I'm going to look at it for a few hours and kind of play around with maybe just some new animations or how loud the audio is coming out, the output, or maybe make the NBC thing actually in the screen. I don't know. Just always kind of learn from the previous week's stream or video or something.
Yeah, it'd be
No.
so. Yeah, I guess when I don't have any overlays or sounds or anything, so you can't necessarily hear what.
So if someone could donate $1 million right now, I would have no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. So if I go, let's see if
You
I
got to
go.
work on that for next stream.
Yeah, and I started. I didn't do any videos on it yet, but I started or at least opened up a second YouTube page just called Party Time Everything. So I may use that just for trying to play stuff. And if I did a like a Mario Kart something, like just throw it up on that one instead of like I don't really want to throw it on the mainstream. Just like you'd probably do it on the Happy Hour instead of the Homebrew for Life or something like that.
Yeah, I've got like 3 different ones, but let me know if you ever have any questions.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's just a matter of playing around and actually having the time. And then once I figure out what
Right.
I need to know, then I'll give you a shout. But let's see.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Noam
we
lost
got a
his t-shirt.
donation. Thank you very
Where
much,
from who?
Isaac Philippe. Thank you very much for the
Thank you,
donation.
Isaac.
We super appreciate it. Thanks for that. It's
Cheers,
coming
Isaac.
in handy. And yeah, my whole the whole PayPal account is basically just getting ready to just going to be saving it until I have enough money to get something that I need. Maybe I'd probably at about halfway for the price of the manufacturer's permit. So that's cool there. But yeah, really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Cheers, Isaac. Much love, man.
Yeah, and that's the problem with not having the notification on it. So, and I got to make some cool graphics for it. Did you make the graphics on yours, or did you find some
Hell
like
no.
you found some GIFs that were like, is that what you have it like set up with a GIF that pops up with the message, or?
Yeah, so they have the stock images, and there's one little guy that's like the zombie that runs around screen. There was a game a couple of years ago, like Plants vs. Zombies. That
Yeah.
I think he's from that. But other than that, I took clips from pretty much retro video games. I've got a Zelda one, Ocarina of Time one, and then all of the sound audio clips are, I believe, the stage select from Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
Maybe Mega Man 3.
Yeah, I was
So
watching Matt Ushman's video the other day, and I'm like, I know the background music, I can't think of what it is, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's Sonic. But yeah, Mega Man has awesome background music for anything.
The best. You know, one of my favorite YouTube channels of all time is Cinemassacre. I like their older stuff a lot better than their new stuff. The new stuff's a little bit more forced, a little bit, a 1 minute.
A little bit more. Now let me tell you about this fucking VPN thing that I can use.
Crypto, yeah. Worried about all your information being stolen. It's like, who gets their information stolen all the time?
Yeah.
Pretty sure most websites are not stealing your information.
No, and
unless
nowadays it's almost like appealing to it's not necessarily appealing to grandmas, but it's like
It is.
if your shit
it's
gets,
like
if your
QVC.
shit gets stolen,
Yeah.
you just get it back. Like it's not
Yeah.
a you
You
just
call your credit card.
yeah, exactly, and you tell them these aren't my charges, and guess what? You don't pay them. Like it's not.
Yeah.
They do some research, and if you're a sketchy dude, they'll probably figure it out that you're trying to rip them off. But people aren't stealing there.
VPN.
And guess what? The IRS or the Canadian Revenue Agency does not call you to pay your taxes and pay in Bitcoin. So
Right.
you're good to go.
Yeah, so he didn't used to do that, and one of you could tell that a lot of his videos are very high, very. There's a lot of production involved.
Oh
and
yeah,
I could
for
tell.
sure. Even the older videos are pretty good. Like
Yeah, look at the Star Trek one. Look at the
the
character.
Fear and Loathing one, he did a lot of work on. Like
Yeah, that was recent
Vegas,
too.
Vegas Stakes wasn't the best game, although I think I still have that on Super NES upstairs in the other room.
That's cool that you know that. Yeah, one I never saw, but I watched the other day was the Leatherface one. I think he put the most effort into that. Have you seen that one? Anybody's
I haven't.
Leatherface?
No, I haven't seen that. That sounds pretty good though.
It is good, and they do a good job. Him going to like a guy, like a Deliverance town, and picking up a Atari 2600 Leatherface, and he goes back. They did a really good job with it, and so anyways, he's got these videos that take probably a month to do with all the writing and editing, and producing,
kind of like the Mr. Beast.
Mr.
Beast of whatever. Mr. Beast has a very good budget.
Mr. Beast has a very good budget. Mr. Beast to me is it's so gnarly because he just took everything and combined it into a YouTube channel. It's like the ultimate sweepstakes, the ultimate The Price is Right, the ultimate Las Vegas, the ultimate family fun videos, get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, and if you look at his Joe Rogan interview, he talks about he's like him and his friends spend hours and hours learning about how to make a viral video, like studying them and seeing what works and what doesn't and what you need to do.
And I respect the grind. I know that, but that is not at all what I would ever want to do on YouTube. No matter how much money was made or what kind of thing they put in front of your face, like, wow, today we're gonna like win $10,000. Click on this, $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it because it sells, especially to little kids who open up coupons all day and they're like, "This is free, mommy. This is free." And they're like, "No, it's not free.
Lactose.
You have to buy 3 to get. You have to pay for 3 to get 1 free." But younger people are addicted to like this free, like, and it's not. Like I've had friends that have won shit on The Price is Right. They still have to pay money. You have to pay like the sales tax and you have to pay shipping fees, and it ends up being like $1,000. But it's just the ultimate, like, it's just he combined like the 10 most popular things and he does it every video. And the guy works his ass off to the point where I think he's crazy.
That's his life.
Yeah, I would never in a million years want to places with that guy. And the other dude who's getting sued right now for $10 million, do you know who David Dobrik is? Pouring it back another beer. Party time? Did we lose him?
Sorry, I'm just dropped the old lactose in there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. I just stepped off to grab the lactose. When I have the computer set up down here, I don't have a speaker, so when I step away from the headset, it's kind of gone. But had a little taste of that. What
I saw that.
It's
the
not.
wort?
It's not. Well, no, the lactose. It's not as sweet as I was expecting. I thought it was like a really sugary thing, but I guess it's kind of sweet, but it's not popping off. So it's not as. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why it makes sense. You throw a pound in, and it doesn't do too much. But yeah, like no Brew and say, what lav mic do you have? I got the DJI lav mic. It's their new or
Rode.
DJI. Yeah, it's kind of like the Rode one. It's basically the same thing, but it's the lav mic 2 or something like that. It comes in this nice little case. Has I got a second one, so if I pop that up, I'll probably start.
You should.
But like I can throw this one on somebody else, and that's why I got wanted this one, just because it'd be cool if you can have a couple people in there talking. Like if Dana wanted to come out and actually chat, then you could do that. And this is a charging case too, so I think you can charge them up once or twice. And as far as I know, they last like 5 or 6 hours, so the mic will last for there. But so
Cool.
it's I do like it. I
Pretty
don't see
little
any issues.
pager.
And they have the I mean it's kind of obnoxious having on there. I just haven't got around to plugging it. It does have a lav mic plug, and I have one somewhere. I just haven't really tested it out and played around, so I can put it on the belt and not have this sitting there and just clip the little mic there if I want. But sounds
Yeah, Isaac Felipe knows what we're talking about too. Did you miss the whole David Dobrik thing getting sued for 10 million?
Oh, I miss that. Yeah.
Do you know who David Dobrik is? David Dobrik?
Nope.
He's kind of like he's one of those YouTubers.
Okay, Slovak YouTuber. Let's see what I can. I'll get up to speed in a quick second. Founder of success
Yeah,
on the
so-
video share. Okay, so Vine started 2015.
He's like a Mr. Beast guy. Not as Mr. Beast as Mr. Beast, but it's like just pranks and like the Logan Brothers type content.
Okay.
Why we got to-
February, he got accused of sexual assault or something.
I haven't heard about that.
After being
I
deceived
don't know
into
anything about
kissing
that.
Somebody while blind. Okay, whatever. That sounds stupid, but it
But
is
the
what it
crane
is.
operator one, I'd imagine he doesn't know how to do a crane operator, and he does one that's out in the middle of the ocean, not in the middle of the ocean, but it's out in the, because I saw people at the end of the video run out there from the sand. But he's swinging his buddy around very fast, and his buddy smashes into the center of it. So you got to imagine like a caterpillar, but in the ocean.
Okay, are you talking? Yeah, he went. It says he went wakeboarding in a shallow lake while used the excavator. So I'm assuming he was just busting circles with an excavator, and someone was towed.
I guess
by there, and
but I saw him
probably swung higher into the air and just let go and sent him.
Well, the dude almost died. And I
Yeah.
get it. Like, this is the ultimate YouTube video. Let's swing this guy around. And I'm sure like they probably get more views when you do get hurt, but like there's a threshold of getting hurt before
Yeah.
you're like, okay, do we really need Johnny Depp or Johnny, who's the guy? Johnny Knoxville, like hanging out with bulls again for like his third bull concussion. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
It's going to get
It's still
views. It's going to
amusing,
make money. Right. But this dude almost died.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Broke his skull a bunch of times, and his face is all jacked up, and he's got permanent brain damage. He still might lose an eye or something. So I don't know. Back to the whole Mr. Beast thing. Yeah. So this dude's, I guess he's getting sued right now for $10 million.
Yeah, no, it says he basically was swinging him around, so he's probably went fine. But then he stopped, and with the rope attached to him, I think it just swung around and smoked the excavator.
Yeah.
'Cause you didn't-
Yeah. It was tough to watch.
You could have let. Yeah, I mean, if you had known, you'd let go, but you don't know until you're too far flying above the ground instead of the water.
And I would have sued his ass too.
Yeah.
You got to understand that we're going into a bit. It's pretty much a jackass bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, hey, we're going to do this shit. No one has no idea what they're doing, and let's just fling our buddy. And at worst, let's hope he dislocates his shoulder. Like that's
Yeah,
that'll
for
make
sure.
the deal.
I mean,
That'll
the
make
guys. I mean, then you have the $10 million worth of damages.
Yeah.
If you knew you were going into a dangerous scenario with the chance of getting hurt, obviously more hurt gets more views and stuff. And then if you have good lawyers, you could probably argue like kind of the same thing as skateboarding to a skate park or something. It's like, there's the fact that if you flip the wrong way somehow, you're going to break your neck. And if you do go break your neck, but that's, I mean, yeah, if he's not a professional on the excavator, then why would you think that everything would be safe? And you knew what you were getting into, but I don't know anything of that. Speaking of news, have you guys hit up on the fact that what is it? Sapporo just brought Stone Brewing. Did you talk about that on your?
We touched on it a little bit, but we didn't. We kind of left it at that. We knew that Stone was struggling, and they're in lawsuits, and they're settling, closing down tasting rooms in Europe and here.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense. They sold for $156 million. That seems so low to me.
Yeah, I think it's low because I remember in those other ones where they were suing Keystone Light or whatever because they started saying the slogan of like grab a stone or something, and it's like, oh wait a second, that's kind of more our thing. But and then in those articles it said that they were like $400 million in debt or something silly like that. But But yeah, like it looks like I can't tell with the thing. It says their Stone's going to keep its operations going, but it sounds like Sapporo's just using their facilities so they can just brew a shit ton of Sapporo in the States instead of having to import or leverage whatever they already have for.
That's smart. I didn't even think of that because if you were going to build a huge facility, all that stuff, it's going to take tons of $1 million anyways.
Yeah, and
Get a
Stone
brand in the
probably has
process.
Stone has a pretty big footprint. I'm assuming. I don't know too much about them. Just kind of what we talked about on the Hoppy Hour and articles that we talked about. But there. So what do I got? I got. I think I'm
You
more
get
or
Stone
less.
up there, right?
No, I don't think so. Let's. I'll take a quick peek. But
I'm always reading these articles that are like top biggest West Coast IPAs in America. I don't believe any of them. I don't know half these breweries. I would imagine number 1 is probably Sierra Nevada, 2 is probably Lagunitas, and then probably 3 is Stone.
yeah, like we can't even get Sierra Nevada up here, or I don't think we can get like at least Nova Scotia, not necessarily out BC, out in the West Coast. You could get it probably easily.
I saw those beers in Europe.
Yeah, they're just not. I think it's just a really weird importing with high taxes and stuff, and it's weird province to province up here, kind of our state to state type thing. But yeah, like we can't even get a Sierra Nevada easily. They might. I haven't checked, but you might be able to get it at some of the specialty beer stores. But not our like government run main liquor stores.
I don't know. Every beer article I read is weird. Like I botched that whole thumbnail for the first Homebrew for Life video, the Sweden vlog. I shouldn't have put the Sweden flag in there. I was Googling like top 10 most recognizable flags in the world.
Oh, okay.
And they were putting in like Denmark and France. I was like, there's no way. All this shit I read online nowadays, I don't believe. But anyway,
Nice.
what do you think the most recognizable flags are in the world? I mean, America's.
Yeah,
It's gotta
I'd
be
say.
number
I
one.
mean, America. Like, I'd say Canada, but I have no clue
Canada's up there.
if other people, because the maple leaf, it's pretty straightforward.
Yes,
And then
distinguishable.
there's so many flags that are just 3 colors that you can get mixed up pretty easy. But I mean, you got
Sure.
and we're like an English colony, so maybe we recognize the England flag more or not. But like you got like, I guess
England's in the conversation.
China's pretty recognizable. Japan's one of the more noticeable.
They're
Like
in
you
there.
got, yeah, you got the big circle there. I mean, we know Mexico, but I don't know if that's just because close by learned it in school, or if that's a more
Well, we're
recognizable
gonna know.
flag.
People are gonna know Brazil way more than Mexico. Brazil's a big one.
Brazil, big green.
England's a
green
big
in
one.
there.
But because I'm building a thumbnail for this new video, and I am gonna put the German flag in the background because I do like. I focus on the thumbnail more than the video these days because it's just a lot of A/B testing, and I send it to Kyle and my friends back home. Thumbs up and they thumbs down it, and it's really done wonders for my channel. But I am going to put the German flag as the background for this one, and it is like in the top 10, not the top 5.
Yeah,
But the Swedish flag is like nobody knows about that. Like nobody knows what your light blue and white. That's because my mom lives there. But there are flags that are like marketing tools, and then there's
Yeah.
flags that like people are just like, oh, what? That was Croatia? Or most people don't know Czech Republic's flag. I still don't know what it is.
oh yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
Okay,
I am
I'm
gonna
gonna,
use the,
gonna have to get you to hold down the chat. I gotta get
hold
I
it
gotta
down.
get this transferred over. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chill it down, throw it in a. Well, actually, I guess I gotta sanitize my bucket because I kind of got away on that. So I gotta sanitize the bucket, chill this, throw it into the bucket. I'm gonna rinse out the grainfather, and then
Take your time.
throw the shit back into the bucket. So if you got a few minutes, I will do that quick. I gotta go at least say hi to the friends before the night's over. So
You're doing a
it'll
brew
just-
day. You having friends over, and you're
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
a stream. Got it
yeah,
going on.
it'll be a few minutes. Okay,
Got it going on.
Hold,
What
hold
up,
it down.
Dead
Hold
Knot?
it, hold it down.
I'll try my
Dead-
worst.
Dead Knot's from up here too. He's a guy who used to work with him for a while there.
Right.
But
We're just
But yeah.
going to subscribe to Homebrew for Life this whole time.
yeah, subscribe to Dead Knot if you
Well,
want to
you
see some
gotta
motorcycle
check
videos.
it. Oh, Yeast and the Beast coming in with jokes. That was
Oh,
good,
he's,
man.
He's back. Oh, what do we
Chickadee, check yourself.
got? You gotta check.
Check
Okay.
flag.
We'll talk to you in a sec. And
Yes,
I'll
sir.
turn off my mic so I don't over.
Check flag. I'm gonna guess it's blue and white. as with every single, yeah. Every flag is red, white, and blue besides Ireland and Mexico. I would have never guessed in a million years. Czech flag. What's Japan's? Oh yeah, the rising sun or the red circle. Yeah, everyone knows Japan. Everyone played Street Fighter 2 growing up. Everyone knows E. Bummer Dread. We can get to anything in most stores with a license. Andrew Binns, drinking Pollyanna from Two Crows, right on. All right, and if you guys haven't subscribed to James, give him a sub. He's at 1.27K subscribers, and that'd be rad if we can get him over 100 or 1,300, which would be about maybe 25 or 30 subs. Sorry, I lost my voice, and can you guys hear the fireworks that are going off? They've been going off for like 2 goddamn days. It's driving me crazy, man. They like their 4th of July out here in the South. And we got 33 people here right now. James is, and I can't push any buttons. Sorry, guys. Hey, appreciate that, Isaac. I do agree. Side pulled taps are probably the next big thing from your latest vid. We have a couple in my city now. So with that, I did go to a brewery down the street that had them. What up, Ron Barnes? Kind of looks like Puerto Rico. Does it? CH is a better hype man than Flava Flav. You can push R button, CH. So, no, I did go to Alliance, and it was the brewery that's got that $400 Lukar, Lukr, Lukr, artillery channel. Yeah, get over here. Come here. And they poured it super fast. They poured it just straight up like a regular CO2 pour, a draft pour, and it did nothing. It did nothing. So it is the tap, but more importantly, it's the way that they pour it, which takes a while. And the way they're doing it, they just wasted $400. So we'll bring that to light. We'll bring that to light that people have to wait a little bit longer for that pour, but that's that Czech style. That's that Pilsen style. Maybe Munich style. I need a beer. Can we get it up to 40 people watching? It's today of the day. Or they didn't know. No, their staff wasn't trained or they didn't care. Maybe they just thought if you spend $400 or $500, that's it. Mandatory beer chug? I don't have the button, man. I don't have the button. If I go get another beer, no one's going to be here to hold it down. Those side tap handles look fun. Yeah, but you really got to take your time with it. You really got to take your time with it. And for those who are here from the Homebrew for Life channel, thank you. I put up a flag on the community page, but this is Party Time's channel. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, that'd mean a lot to both of us if you did. And happy 4th to everybody who's here. Should be some new Party Time Brewing merch available in the next few weeks. Work in progress. All right, Uncle Dana. I think Uncle Dana's there right now. Mandatory beer chug without James. Should I go to bed after this? Can you take 2 naps in one day? Or is that just considered bed? All right, hold it down, James. Hold it down, Brush. I'll be back. Ugh.
Okay, I'm back. Somebody escaped. So, Valiaz is down for fellow Texans. Oh, okay, you're talking about the meeting up in Texas in August, I guess. There. Let's see, Artillery Channel. Oh, Dana's working on the Party Time Brewing merch. That's sweet. Mandatory beer chug. Guess he's having a chug. So basically, I'm chilling it, dumping it into the bucket in the back there. You can kind of see it in the corner right there. I think I'm just going to take this yeast. It's the same beer that I'm making, so I'm just going to give her a little shake, get that all mixed up in there. Hopefully. And pretty much just going to I'll dump some of it in the bucket and then dump the other bit. But yeah, it'll just be a hot second here, or I'll just keep explaining and talking to myself as I go. Hopefully I don't cut off CH when he comes back, and I'll get probably dump it in there, get a little bit of sanitizer going on the can, the bottle. Here's my amazing strength to open the can bottle. This is not embarrassing. Oh, it's a little foamy.
Damn it.
She's fermented a bit since I used it last. Okay, CH is back. I'll shut up.
We went from 40
Yeah, just dumping the
28. One
into
bathroom
there.
break. Oh yeah, I think when people take off from the stream, I think I tend to cut out. Imagine that. That's how that works. Okay. This is already my third beer, man. We drink beer fast on. Or I drink beer fast on these. I don't know if James can hear me or not. Need to censor the yeast shaking. Thank you, Yeast and the Beast. Just got a notification from him. What do we got? You can do it. Anybody else have a setup? Maybe you could come on. I don't know where James is in the process.
Don't worry, I'm back.
I think he chilled.
Still there.
Did you chill?
Just 1 second. I got to pour another beer.
All right, I hear that.
Yeah, I'm chilling it now. Sorry.
What's what do you typically do for length of your streams, James? Or is this
1
different 'cause it's
second.
really-
I can hear that you're talking, but I can't hear you because I only have the headphones.
No rush. Take your time.
No, I'm not drinking beer. Beautiful.
Fill up a beer.
Come wave.
Oh, I've got my
Almost done.
ghost fingers going right now. I want to hit the
Come say, oh.
back off war child. Masso. South Park
Okay.
Shake
Sorry,
Weight.
I missed. Yeah, the South Park Shake Weight. Yeah, that's every once in a while I see them at the dollar stores, and
Is that
Marianne says hi, CH.
Your beard grew back.
Hello, Ant.
Your beard grew back. She's very impressed.
Yeah. Was she? How did she like Nashville?
Oh, she loved. We had an awesome time. Like it's like partial. It doesn't even matter if it was a good time because we were away from the
Kiddos.
we got 3 days away, and that's the first time we got 3 days away in I don't know, forever. But yeah, I think we've had 2 days away once before, and that was the record. So we set a record. But Nashville's awesome. Like if you look a little past how much it costs, it's an awesome place. How's like you said Knoxville's like a lot more. I'm assuming more reasonable prices. Nashville is probably closer to your Cali prices.
The secret to Knoxville is the secret's getting out. The secret's getting out. Everybody in Knoxville, like I've had some weird shit happen to me already in Knoxville that it wouldn't happen in California. I mean, it could happen in California, but it's a lot more scarce. It'd be a lot less probable. But I do like the grit out here. I mean, I'll just tell you, I had a dude that I was in line at McDonald's and I had my California plates on still, and I was staring at my phone in the line, and he just came out and just started chewing me out, and to pull over to fight him, and kept calling me California, California, and which is a pretty bold ass move to do. I mean, there's a lot of that's a good way to get shot. But I kind of diffused the situation. Was like, I'm sorry, this and that. Probably wouldn't happen to you in California. Probably
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
happen in California.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
in California. Do they have? I mean, obviously you love talking about guns, but like in California, do they have to have no guns allowed signs on all the doors, or do people just assume it's not
no,
the right
it
thing
go
to? You don't need to carry a gun into a store.
it goes without saying. And I do have friends. I don't have any guns. I don't know if I should admit that or not, but I
Sweet,
just
easy,
don't.
easy pickings, everybody. Just roll down to Nashville. Yeah,
1435 East Roosevelt,
yeah,
Old Knoxville,
yeah,
right across the cemetery.
yeah,
But I got buddies in California who um, drive around with loaded guns in their car. But out here, it's pretty normal. So
Oh yeah. No, I mean I saw the YouTube video that a guy's lawyer released showing him shooting at a guy through his front windshield because he thought the other guy was shooting at him or something like that. So it's like I guess
that
that's just
happened in
acceptable.
Knoxville.
Not in Knoxville, but it's somewhere down the states where it's just casually the guy doesn't even look pissed off. He just like kind of reaches down, grabs his pre-holstered loaded weapon and starts shooting at a guy through the windows. It's like, man, that's pretty
Yeah,
sweet
yeah.
that
It's
somebody
got
can get to that point. It's like I get to the point where I'm so angry that I think this person should die. But I guess it's
yeah,
more of a protection thing. Like it's not. But
yeah. And that sucks. But like you know what? At the end of the day, that's like the real American war. Like in San Diego, without getting too political, like everyone's so sheltered in San Diego, but it's the most divided place. It never really made sense to me. It's nothing bad
yeah,
happens in San Diego. It's the
yeah,
most beautiful. Everybody lives in a gated community. Everyone lives in white suburbia.
yeah,
Everyone goes to a good public school, but everyone's so divided. And it's I don't know. People out here don't talk politics, and I love it. I
yeah,
love it out here. It's just a golden rule. You don't talk about it. But no, aside from all that stuff, Knoxville is, I think, at the ground up right now, and I think in 5 years, people are going to seriously regret not buying houses after we just talked about getting chewed out at
yeah,
McDonald's. But other than
yeah,
that, that's one bad thing in almost 100 days. And I was dead sober, even if I was buzzed or had been drinking. 10 and 2. Sorry, sir, won't happen again. Have a good day. Um, but that was it. But yeah, and to just answer your question, furthermore, yeah, beers out here are like $4.50.
yeah,
Beers are $4.50, $5. The barbecue's a little bit more expensive. Everywhere's hiring out here. Everybody's hiring out here, which blows my mind,
yeah.
especially for beer tender and bartender jobs, because those were tough jobs to get back in San Diego.
Yeah, I
And
mean, it's
now I
like
feel like
yeah, it's like any job. People got the COVID. Everyone got laid, or not got COVID, but got laid off because of COVID, and a lot of people went and found other jobs, and now they don't want to go back.
a lot of people are collecting money or moved home or just,
Yeah,
I don't know, but everywhere out here is hiring. And it was funny because I was at the bar a week ago. There's one bar that I go to called the Corner Lounge. And I saw two guys over on the right and they were watching YouTube, and they kept looking over me, and they were like, "Hey, are you CH?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm the guy." They're like, "No way, man, Knoxville." Yeah, I moved to Knoxville from San Diego. It's the most random thing in the world.
yeah, yeah.
And he was the GM of a brewery called Yeehaw Brewing, and they're opening up a huge establishment right next to my house. You okay, James?
Oh yeah, no, just reading the chat.
And I went in there the next day, and they're not open yet. It's this massive build out. They're gonna have live music. It goes from like one street to another. It's like a whole block from front and back. And he went in there. We were hanging out, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to pour beer or do anything?" I was like, "I don't know if I want to. I mean, maybe I want to pick up a shift just to get out of my house." But I was like, "If you ever need like videography, man, like when right,
Yeah.
let's make a video." And he's kind of worried because he's a really likable guy. His name's Charles. His
Okay.
name's Charles. I could pull up his Instagram here. We're buddies on Instagram and we
Yeah.
text frequently. But Knoxville's this weird place where everybody hates Yeehaw Brewing because it's like the first corporate place in Knoxville to sell their beers outside of the county or whatever, which is kind of
Okay. Yeah.
bullshit because you think you'd want to pull for a local guy to get bigger and bigger and expand as a brand, but the people in Knoxville aren't like that. It's more kind of mom and pop is the way to go.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Which
That's,
is stupid.
Yeehaw Brewing was it was an awesome spot. Like it had a really big, a really big brewing. They were kind of they're I don't think they brew in that location, but their place in Nashville had there was like a distillery kind of attached with it, so it's like kind of co-located. There's a big patio with a bunch of like patio games and the fake grass down and stuff. So it's like pretty cool environment like that. And then they had they also had the like more sports bar type scene, like where they had the big screens and a stage and stuff. But like it
Nice.
was good beer and stuff. But it's not cheap by any means. But like yeah, there's nothing wrong with selling out if you're just working your way up.
This dude.
Okay,
No, he's a
nice.
really nice guy. I could tell he was very genuine. And
1 second.
yeah, there's a yeah.
The pump's cavitating, which means it's chilled. Hold it down for a second.
dude.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I recommend Knoxville. A lot of people talk about Johnson City. I know that Clawhammer loves Johnson City. I haven't been there. And Chattanooga's close too. There's so many places that are awesome that are within a 4-hour radius of drive time that I want to check out. That extends all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, which I heard Chicago south. Later, Dome. I'll see you Sunday, Barrage. Yeah. Sienna Kella. Sorry if I botched that. Yeah, he is doing another Milkshake IPA. Fruited Milkshake Lactose IPA. Get the orange. Pineapple's a weird one to get. You got to use a lot of pineapple. That is a big hop basket or hop strainer. My voice is getting thrown out. I gotta do voiceover tonight. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock. What the fuck? 8:59. It's almost 10 o'clock. Party time. I like what he did with his bar back there,
Mike?
or his workbench, where he cut. Was that a jigsaw he used? So his
For what?
your workbench back there. Did you use a jigsaw to cut so your hop or your malt containers could fit in there? Sure. Thank you, Samuel Beers all around. It's coming back. I'm ripping the white hairs out. Should probably do that right now. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever do a live stream like this. Is this how it's done? People just kind of. Well, I know Larry does them, and he's got a couple buddies hanging out with them. And then Brian used to do them with his wife. I know that Larry did a stream, but I haven't seen Larry's content so much. I don't get notified. Date with whatever YouTubers or content creator stuff. Yep. Third beer. Good to see we still got some love in the chat. We got 27 people here. Shout out to anybody who has funded the brewery or bought some merch. And I know Philip has. It's always kind of a bummer trying to pronounce people's names on here, because in real life they can correct you saying the wrong thing forever. David Knott. Yeah, couple co-hosts. Hey, he's got to get Uncle Dana on here. Get the wife. Let's get one of the kiddos in here. Best Irish pub in Boston. That's probably a very good and competitive question. There he goes, the all-rounder. All right. For sure, Andrew Benz. Yeah. That the third? Anyone know the best Irish pub? Boston? I don't know. Never been to Boston. Thanks, Isaac. Yeah, I haven't done one of those in a long time. I did my first one recently with off flavors. It is definitely a lot harder than I thought. Yeah. Meso, just cake with the Firmzilla. Right on, man. Ben's forgot how. Never had that one. Never had that one. Do I have the sleeveless? I don't know what that means. Right on, David Knott. Right on, brother. Thanks to everybody who's um, thanks to everybody who's commenting in the chat right now, making my job less awkward. A boots? You gotta get an iPod. Can you hear me? Oh, I was talking to somebody else. Don't go to Irish pubs outside Ireland. Sincerely, an actual Irish person. Don't tell that to Jig and Reel down the street. I like that spot, but
That'll show live.
a little bit pricey for fish and chips. It's like 20 bucks.
There if you wanna
Okay.
talk. And I think it's
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Is that Gnome?
No,
Oh, no.
This is Uncle Dana.
Oh, what's up, Uncle Dana? How are you, man?
Not bad, not bad. You?
I'm good. We got a little bit of a delay, but I'm doing good, man. Cheers from Knoxville.
Cheers from rural Nova Scotia.
Yeah, and you guys look like a team. Look at you. You got the party time hat and
Well,
sweatshirt on.
You know, you got to represent.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you drinking over there, Uncle Dana?
Currently trying to kick his keg of the cold IPA.
Oh, nice. What do you think of it?
It's good. It's good.
Good.
No complaints.
Right on.
Solid beer.
Good deal. I'm drinking a Negra Modelo over here.
Very nice choice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I want to do a clone of it.
Very nice.
Maybe this week, next week at the most, though. Oh, sleeveless homebrew for life? No, I took those down. I should bring them back, though. Samuel beers all around. Good looking out, especially this time of the year. What's the, I know you guys are on the Celsius, but what's the temperature over there?
I don't know what it is here right now. James, what was the temperature today? 27, 28 degrees?
25 range-ish,
So what's that, like mid 80s probably?
Yeah, like
Like mid 80s today?
I think 25 is right around 86.
You got a sweatshirt on. Are you hot?
No, I was just sitting out on his deck and the mosquitoes are awful.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I put the sweatshirt on to kind of get rid of them.
Duly noted.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it could be as worse as the insects on the, but small price to pay for having your rent be about a third of the price.
Well, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
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 Good question about Pilsner Urquell. We drank a little bit, but I noticed that people represent Pilsner Urquell very well in Europe. I thought it was kind of like a Budweiser thing, but no. Like Budweiser's got kind of like a white trash, kind of hillbilly,
Not real bad.
I don't know, culture to it out here. But out there, all the locals love Pilsner Urquell, and there's signs for it everywhere, and every bar has it. But in all honesty, I don't know, because you just go into bars in Prague and you just say Pilsner, and a lot of times they just kind of pour you whatever. Sometimes they only have like 2 or 3 beers on. Got some questions for Uncle Dan. Uncle Dan is hard to hear. Party time's been kind of low this whole time.
Has he?
Yeah.
They're saying I'm too quiet.
You too quiet?
Yeah, and that you were quiet.
Look, that's the volume line for it, and it should be somewhere in the like mid yellows if you can.
Try
Say-
that.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, if you talk like that, it works.
Yeah,
Put
exactly.
it up a little higher. And it should be
Yeah, we're good there.
Okay, good, cool.
Uncle Dana, though, I'm going to get back to editing now that you just saved the day.
Oh,
I got it.
I'm gonna carry this now.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna carry this now.
You're going to carry us now. James, I'm out of here, brother.
CH
Tell
is
'em,
out, James.
Okay. Good seeing you, CH.
Thank you. I got to get back to editing, man, but I'll see everybody Wednesday night. And joining James' stream, and everybody have a good rest of your 4th of July weekend.
Cheers, happy 4th.
Later, Uncle Dana. Have a good one, brush.
So I've never driven one of these things before. What's everybody drinking tonight?
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Yeah, that's what James would have asked. Yeah. Yeah, Meso, the party time gear. The hat is a tester. We've just had This is a one-of-one limited edition that I just had made up. The patches are hot off the press out of China. And yeah, I think we're probably going to get a run of, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 of these done up, maybe some different colors or, you know, James has been slacking on that kind of thing. Yeah, so what's everybody drinking tonight? CH, like I told him, I'm helping James try and kick his keg of the cold IPA. I think we're just about to the bottom of it.
They have to be pretty close.
And I don't know what he's got on next, but
There's a mystery keg in there. I don't know what it is.
mystery keg next. Okay, that sounds interesting. Nothing. I have COVID, so beer tastes awful right now. Well, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that. At what point are you in your brew here at this point?
What?
What are you?
Oh, like
You've
okay,
transferred?
I'll just come close. So I chilled the wort, threw it in the bucket. Now I just rinsed out the grainfather, and since I'm using the grainfather to keep the beer at 30 degrees Celsius for the Voskvike, I'm just about to transfer the wort back into the bucket. I've already pitched the yeast in the wort. I guess it's beer now, so I'm just going to dump it in the bucket, and then I'll be getting some saran wrap, sealing it up, and we'll be pretty much done.
Andrew, nice choice on the beer. The Two Crows, that's a solid choice. They brew good beer. There's no complaints there anytime I get a can of that stuff. I should probably give you back your mic, I guess. These people don't want to watch me drink beer and not talk. I mean,
Wipe your phone. Hope so. Okay, so just about back here, that's Uncle Dana. Cheers. And yeah, we're pretty much done here. I'm almost. Dana, could you do me a favor? Yes. Go grab some saran wrap in the pantry. This should be yellow saran wrap. So basically, all we have left, I pitched her back into it. I will get the camera on there. So basically, the beer is back in the grainfather. I ended up chilling it down to 24 degrees, but yeah, we're gonna. I guess we don't need CH's video on there. CH delete. I'd like to thank CH from coming in. I guess I should. I'm running around sweaty now. Homebrew for life. CH homebrew for life. And just in case nobody's subscribed, I think pretty much everyone that's on this, checking this out, is already subscribed to Homebrew for Life. That first link is Homebrew for Life, and let's get the next one. Man, I'm not unsweaty, we'll call it. Let's paste that in. Next one's I'm just mumbling. First link's Homebrew for Life. That's CH's site where he does his main tutorial videos and just travel videos and all that good stuff. Yeah, good to talk to you, Robert Schumann. Good chatting with you through all the videos and the information lately. We'll talk to you later. Get back to work. I guess you're sitting at you might be halfway done or 3/4 done your workday. So we'll talk to you later. Yeah, Yeast CH took off, so no need to be here anymore. We're pretty much done the brew day. I'm just about to gonna jump off the. Oh, I don't need the. If I'm not talking to anyone, I don't need the headphones on. But yeah, we'll. Yeah, just about to seal off that and put a bung on it, and we will be good to go. Let it go for a bit. Actually, I'm gonna go grab one of the wrapped pills because I didn't have it for the last one, so I didn't see how quick it fermented or how fast it was going. This one looks still good. Just basically sanitize the old wrapped pill. I don't remember which which one this is, so I'll have to guess with when I put it into Brew Father. But yeah, that's a wrapped pill. Basically just the angle it floats at tells you pretty much how much alcohol is in it. So drop her in there. Now we are going to seal this off. So I'm more or less just taking, not more or less, I fix that camera. Yeah, not more or less. I am taking saran wrap. Make sure all these things are down when you go. And I'm basically just totally out of view. I know you can see it in the other one. There, we will try to maybe. Don't know what buttons I'm pressing or what I'm doing here, but yeah, so we got two views that are almost the same. Horrible framing. Look, I got my other page up there. Hopefully no passwords or whatever. But yeah, we're just going around this and doing what we can to seal this off. And then we'll put a bung in the top and call it a day. So the beer is done. If you're really worried about how to brew, I'm pretty sure everyone's done it before. I don't know, is there anyone in the chat that hasn't done a all grain brew or anything yet? Or is everyone just here because it's the end of a long weekend and good times? Something to do. I enjoy doing these live brew days because you just have someone to chat to while everything's going on. So yeah, give her that. That should be good. Leave the whole load in the middle. And I also do a little bit of overkill because I grab tuck tape just to give it that final little seal on there. So I'll just kind of start at the tight spot there, and then just try to give her a pretty good, loud, tight thing. And that should give a good seal. That's the only place it needs to be sealed. Again, one of the more important parts, turn the valve shut because the kids will come in here and press that pump button. And now I just need to find a bung. Weird, I got one right here. So I will sanitize that. Apparently the Star Sand needs about 15 seconds of contact or foam time, or basically there. And that's in there. Put your little top on. I don't like these ones as much as the other ones, but they still do the trick. Put the bung in. All that me explaining stuff out of view, but yeah, there's Star Sand. You probably should wear gloves with the Star Sand, but I'm not. Push that bung in there. And we are more or less good to go for the live brew day. I will set this over. You don't really need to know that it's getting set over here, but set it over here with the control panel under the table, slightly out of the way of the children. Get rid of that shot. And where we got here? So get rid of that shot, and we are on this. Play with the camera one last second, and we'll go back to the chat for another quick second before we close off this brew day. Yeah, gloves are for chumps. Give it that final squish. Yeah, she's all, see all parking on your chin, good to see you. Haven't talked to you in a while, I guess. No need for gloves, yeah. Yeah, probably should have gloves. Gloves are a good idea. And see, how's this? I guess my mic's still working. Could have more volume, as some people say, or I just didn't have my volume versus CH's volume kind of balanced. Let's see, jumping on here for a quick hot second. How long this takes? So actually that's not too bad, three and a half hour brew day, but that's again because I did about half of the normal mash time and half of the normal, half of the normal, I'm all over the place. Oh, we got a bot saying that I'm in the call for more than 5 minutes. Lasted an hour, close. Don't mind me, just doing some stuff on the computer that nobody needs to see. Oh, look at that sweat, looking good. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back up. We'll take a look at the chat, and then we will call it a night. Yep, Paul Stylo. Yeah, we'll let you know when you can buy party time hats. I'll probably do maybe do a short or do a video on it or something, or at least have them in there. But they're going to be reasonable. Like getting hats made. I'm glad Dana took the initiative because he found the reasonable price for the patches, and we'll get them to the people near him that can make the hats. And I'm hoping I forget what the price is going to be on them. Maybe he mentioned, but I think they're reasonable. They're reasonable. They're not a $40 hat or anything like that, which is pretty good here. So I'm just gonna go there. Described in the first video, I saw you drink the Trub from your IPA. Yeah, Isaac Philippe. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was horrible. Just checked out the CH site. We'll log in sometime. Yeah, definitely check out CH's site. The Hoppy Hour is good, and they do it most Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Tomorrow night, Adam Brews Beers is doing a live stream. So if you don't subscribe to him, just search him up on YouTube and check it out. He's getting close to his 1,000 subscribers, and he has a really good site if you're interested in checking there. Hey, you joined in late, Eddie Butler. Good to see you. I don't know when you joined. I'm kind of up in the thing there, but yeah, I guess you just kind of joined in as I was sealing off the old Grainfather. But we did a good brew day, and yeah, Eddie, just let me know when you're coming down here for some skateboarding with the kids, and we'll. I can't skateboard anymore. I can roll around a bowl, but that's about it. Let's see, get that final squish. Yep, gloves are for chumps. Yeah, for sure. Nobody likes having nice conditioned hands. And let's see, have you ever submitted the Voss closer to 40 to drive even more orangey flavors? I haven't tried that yet. I should do some sort of thing where I do that, but the last beer was just really good at 30, and it did have a lot of orangey flavors, so I'm going to keep it with that, and maybe with the, I don't know exactly the math behind it or anything, but maybe where it's heating up and or where the Grainfather's turning on, turning off, there might be certain parts that are actually getting the contact up to 40 before it kind of blends in there. And yeah, we'll let you know when you get party time hats. The local time here is 10 p.m., so that is kind of perfect to just about finish it off. Oh yeah, sorry, Eddie got that. Marianne's peace. Yeah, Marianne, sorry it took so long. I did not mean it to go this long, but I kind of want to start at 4 and ended up starting at about 6:45 or almost 7. So that's how that works. But either way, a pretty good brew day. Really appreciate everyone checking in. And yeah, Daniel, 13 hours behind, and you let me know when you're coming out to Halifax or whatever, if you have time. I mean, obviously you're going on vacation, so whatever. But definitely would meet up for a beer somewhere. And Shanae Kelly did a pale with the Vic Secret of Mandarin Bavaria 38, and it was amazing. Oh, nice. That sounds good. I haven't tried the Vic Secret hops yet. I look forward to giving them a shot. And look, 2 videos of mine, back a moose almost killing my dog. Oh, nice. Do you have moose up there, party time? We do have moose in the area, and let's see. Now I gotta look up Mezo's videos. Let's see videos. Let's we'll throw Mezo's video up in the chat. Feel free to subscribe to Mezo. He's a good guy. Does some videos, kind of all over the place. He likes his his 40-mile-per-hour scooter, which is freaking crazy. But yeah, he's up there in Colorado and has some good brew videos. So check that out for sure. But thanks a lot. We appreciate me, Uncle Dana. Appreciate everyone showing up tonight, and we will talk to you later. Oh, Tasmanian Devils, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's about enough. I could keep mumbling on forever, but